Hello!
Hello!
Welcome. The music
We
is too
made
loud
it.
again in my brain. You know, this. Oh, alright, there you go. So we're looking up dub voices for,
Yes, for a new anime that already has 2 episodes out. Yay!
but I want the dub. I'm gonna wait for the dub. Because
I mean, we are going to get the dub. We just, it might not be simulcast.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
only thing.
Well, if
I
they've
don't
announced
think they're
who it is,
simulcasting this one.
then, it certainly is at minimum, like, soon, you know?
I'm pretty sure they announced the secondary character's actor. It's just not officially on MAL for some silly reason.
Oh,
hello,
shit!
everybody. Hello, Flair. Hello, Canadian Lucifer. Hello, Bass. Hello, Allie. Hello, Mason. And see
welcome,
Gestury
Jester.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome to the chaos. We hope you stick around. We do art, we do writing, and we vibe around here. Yay!
Hi 3 times.
Congratulations.
Nice. We wish you all the luck. Thank you, everyone,
Yes,
for waving
fingers
after the
crossed.
message. I don't know if you had waved beforehand or not, but I wouldn't have been able to see it, so.
Well, I checked on
appreciate you coming
YouTube. I
in.
didn't see any.
All right,
So
well,
I don't think we missed them.
you can see on the screen right now panels from the start of my March Hotel video. You should watch that. It has
It came out
lore
very
in
good.
it, technically.
If you want to learn more
gives
about the
lore
March
vibes.
Hotel, that's the place to do it.
Less learning about the March Hotel itself and more learning about the story that I get to tell about my time in the March Hotel, which I think is pretty cool.
It gave me some insight into the March Hotel and what it's all about.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a goblin breathing down y'all's necks.
Oh, yeah?
I thought rent was just rent. I didn't know there was a
thank
goblin.
you, Allie. I'm very happy with
Not
the
until
little
the end.
comic at the beginning. That's probably my favorite shit. I've watched that a lot. I like how I made my boots click and magic.
We actually were brainstorming for next year's during business meeting last night.
Yeah, I have.
No reveals, because we gotta.
Well, I might
you
reveal
gotta
the
keep
name.
that.
I might reveal the name because that doesn't really imply anything else, to be honest.
True.
So yeah, I'm already thinking about what my shop will be for the March Hotel 2027 because fingers crossed it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be here believing like it's gonna happen. Okay, I am gonna sit here believing that it will occur.
That's just called manifesting. If you believe it's gonna happen, it'll
Hello,
happen. Hello,
Penguin. Yeah, he's still there though. That is for another thing. I actually won that, so that's cool. I'll talk about that too.
Ooh, nice.
But what was I saying? March Hotel. So this year for the March Hotel, I did Chef Ori's Hot Pot, and that was to exploit the fact that when I draw characters, they're always hot, right? And so I drew them in spicy poses. However, by the end of the March Hotel, I had drawn 19 of them, and I was starting to get a little losing the steam on
Burned out.
thinking of poses. That was the biggest thing. The biggest thing was just how do I pose this character in a new spicy way, right? Like how do I do it so they don't look like the same and all that stuff sort of that. Yeah, exactly, Baz, exactly. I exploit myself, my curse.
It's a
That's
pretty
the way you're
seamless
supposed to do
trick,
it.
honestly.
That's the way you're supposed to do it. But it was fun. Otherwise, I really enjoyed it. It was just getting to a point where, like, I couldn't do as many as I would have wanted, right? Like, some people got to do a lot of things. I wanted something simpler next time. So I want to do a different thing. And I had a bunch of ideas. There's like a locksmith in this year's, and so they made keys based on your characters and stuff. So I was like, ooh, everyone's making keys, but nobody's making doors or doorknobs. What does your hotel door or doorknob look like? But that would take a lot of effort too. I wouldn't be very quick at that. Honestly, I'd be probably slower than drawing the spicy poses. So it was like, okay, maybe not. Then I had a brain blast. And I told Mars about this brain blast, and I kept talking about certain things, and then it just kind of evolved, and it's this whole event.
It all clicked into place,
And the name
which was very fun.
Is going to be Princess Ori's Party Palace. And I'm very excited about that prospect.
I liked coming up with the different stations for the party palace.
Yes,
that was
so
fun.
there's different stations. I figured out how I was gonna do the final thing, Mars, the one that I needed the movie filters for. I'm actually gonna do that in DaVinci Resolve. I think it'll be easier that way. Well, it'll look
the name
fine.
has unfortunate connotation.
I'm specifically, it's like a party princess, you know, like when somebody dresses up as Elsa. I'm gonna be the Pinkie Pie of the hotel. That is my goal, and I'm very excited about all the things, and I think it'll look really cool. So yeah, it will happen next year. I'm leaning into it. Other things, so you see in this reel of art that I drew Hiccup. And that guy from the purple green guy from Lego Monkey Kid that we don't know who it is yet, and this guy, and a little Kiln Quest little purple mouse boy, this one, and these were all for
cute.
Another art challenge server that I've been a part of for multiple months now, so it's not new. It's much slower pace than something like the March Hotel, right? If the March Hotel is like, you know, art fight level of like fast pace, right?
Basically like another art fight.
I would say I put art fight higher than March Hotel solely because art fight, while it doesn't have a daily requirement, it is a make as much as you can kind of thing within the month, versus March Hotel does have like a one a day and there's only so many quests you can do that, you know, a day and all this sort of stuff, right? So like I will put March Hotel at a slightly slower pace than art fight, but still up there. Okay. And hello B with the camera.
We'll be with the camera.
We'll just call you B. But yes. That's what I assumed. I assumed B. Would you like to be called Cool Cat?
Cool Cat.
Or would you like to be called B?
Yeah, which one would you prefer?
Let's take ibuprofen again.
Hope you've been well.
But you're amazing though, Mazen. We call you Mazen here.
Also, this B would be B-E-E.
Yeah.
B? Alright. Can do.
I know Party City. And Spirit
I
Halloween.
definitely know Party City. City? City.
There's a lot of socials. Well, there's nothing bad about that except us getting confused who is who. That's the only caveat. But so this is called the Guild Arcana, and it's definitely on the slower pace. So I would put like ranking on like most fast-paced, high octane. It goes Art Fight, March Hotel right below that. Somewhere in the middle is Paper Demon, and then pretty on the bottom end is the Guild Arcana. The Guild Arcana has at maximum like 2 quests per 2 months, usually. Like 1 or 2 months to complete that. And they're very different. Like they very they're just like art related. But again, really slow paced. And this time they did a really cool event that I think is really cool. But they made this little like game board. They made this little game board looking thing.
It's very
I'll
clever.
show a picture of it. I just have to scroll up far enough. Mars and I talk so much.
We do. Gotcha, B.
So they made this little game board. So the Guild Arcana made this game board, and depending, you roll a d4, and depending on what you land, you land on the square. All of these symbols mean something. So this one is you do an art collab with somebody else, and once the collab is fully finished, you get to roll again and continue progressing. This book is draw the book from the Book of OCs, so people have put their OCs in this forum post, and you can scroll through, pick one, and draw them.
That's how we got the Milano, correct?
The Milano is from an art trade. The Milano today was from an art trade.
Okay, okay.
I drew the little mouse boy, Grotto, I believe his name is, for the book. The little bag is an art trade.
Grotto is kind of a top tier name for a mouse.
Hiccup and Purple Green Lego guy were both art trades. I got that cute wort I showed on Stream Tuesday, and then I got the Milano today as the other halves of the art trades. The D20 is you roll a D20, and depending on what you either get XP, nothing, or you have to go back a certain amount of spaces. The heart, you have to follow a bunch of, like, I think it's 5 artists from the server. The campfire, you just get XP. This one, you just get a lot of XP. And then when you hit the chest, you win. And so everybody gets points throughout, you know. Oh, and then doing, like, the Book of OC, doing that gives you 25 XP. Doing the art trade gives you 25 XP. Doing the collab gives you 25 XP, etc. But the art trades, once you finish your half of the art trade, you can progress. Unlike the collabs where you have to wait for both people to finish it before you can progress, the art trade is once you do your half, you can progress. So I got very lucky, and I rolled art trade, D20, which gave me more XP, art trade again, 50 XP, Book of OCs, and then I won. And what I mean by I won is that not only did I finish the thing, I finished it first. So that's why I was like, try to draw Purple Green Guy. Like, I drew Hiccup before stream. I drew, obviously, Purple Green Guy, like, after stream right away. And then I did it, and I got the XP, and I was like, okay, oh my god, let me do the, oh shit, it's the book. Right, this is easy. I can just go in, let me find something that I could do Kiln Quest for, right? Because the Kiln Quest style is quick and easy. I got it. And I'm, like, in bed on my, I, like, was almost finished with it. I had done, like, all the lines. And then Dylan's like, it's bedtime. So I uploaded it to my iPad's Clip Studio Paint, and then I lied in bed and finished coloring it and uploaded it from my iPad.
Nice.
So that I could finish. And I finished about 7 minutes before the second person, the person who actually art traded me the wort, finished their run after me. So I was Speedy McSpeederson. And so that means I got 100 XP. So I leveled up like 3 levels from this one thing.
Dang.
But it's a really cute idea. I love the idea of the like game
and we
thing.
do not tell that to anybody.
No. Soup isn't here, right?
This is Ori's secret weapon.
Oh, Kiln Quest? Kiln Quest is my secret weapon. I mean, from the March Hotel stuff, a lot of those go pretty quick too, to be honest. So, yeah.
Classic hiding the Nintendo DS under the pillow.
Yes.
I don't think Ori was hiding her tablet, though.
No, I wasn't. I was just my chair squeaks at the desk, and it's very bright, you know, versus my tablet doesn't make as much noise, and I can be in bed with, you know, it doesn't make as much light.
Also, the way it's positioned, I'm
not in Dylan's
your
face.
Device would just shine on the bed.
Exactly, yeah, it does.
Illuminate.
If it comes back around, Mason, you definitely should, because it literally is. You only need to spend the very minimum is you draw something for 10 minutes a day, and that could be like you worked on the same thing for 10 minutes or more. You can post what you've done that day. Right, so it's like if it took me 2 days to finish a thumbnail, but each interval I worked on it for more than 10 minutes, I can post the whip, and then I can post the finished one the next day, because I finished it the next day, right? And all that. Super fun. There is the library bee.
I would put that in the library.
Yeah,
that's
so it's
where,
about under the sketchbook museum
the
area.
Written work goes.
Yeah, that's where all written works go. I'm blanking my brain. I was saying things.
Which I'll hopefully have an update for by the end of the week.
Oh yeah. So I was asking if Soup was here because don't tell them, okay? Nobody here tell them. But I think I'm ready.
Everyone
to
is
win
sworn to
in our
secrecy
fight.
here.
I'm ready to win an art fight here, man. I'm ready to. I can be speedy. And I will only be super speedy with my soup attacks. I do still plan to have like a general fun time you know, like a general chill, the level of time I was doing with all my other attacks, you know, a lot of busts, a lot of that sort of thing, because I like drawing those. But against Soup, we're pulling out all the stops. We're going to match 1-to-1 because I can do it. I can manage it.
Hell yeah.
We can go in. It will. I plan to make an art fight video.
We doing another video this year against Soup?
I don't know. It really depends on if they pull out the stops or not. Because the only reason I did that is because they did it.
I kind of hope Soup does it.
I think
to
no.
write a script again.
No.
I want to write a script with Soup's characters again. It was fun.
I've gone through my training arc. I mean, it's not over. We gotta keep going.
The training arc never ends.
But I was saying things.
Not when you're in the arts.
It is Fran Dillon, and I'll talk about that in a second. I had something else to say. Oh, so just like I did the March Hotel video in that kind of vein, where I'm not telling you how to March Hotel, and I'm not telling you how it works super much as besides like the lore about it, right? Because the goblin bit is the lore about it. I will be doing something like that for Paper Demon, and I will be doing something like that for my last year's art fight battle, because I've had the art fight battle one like as a brain worm like this whole time that I wanted to do.
Well, to be fair, people desperately need the art fight one, especially with all the new people joining.
Well, again, it won't be a how to art fight. It'll be like a this is how art fight feels, if that makes sense, because that's what the March Hotel was, right? The March Hotel was...
Well, now I'm wondering, because you always describe it as a trading game. I know last night I posited the idea of, ooh, how about a battlefield, but what about a marketplace?
Well, it's an art gifting game. That's the definition. It's an art gifting game.
Shoot, where would you exchange gifts?
But I will say that the part that I'm going to tell, which is the Soup battle, was a battle. That was not a gift.
Oh, that was a full-on battle.
Fight.
That was war.
Yeah. But so, yeah, it won't be like tutorial type videos, because I'll be honest, so many of the art fight videos that I see are all about how to do it, how to make, you know, how it works, all this stuff. And it's like, no. I want to tell the epic battle about where I challenged
that part of the
an art god in art
cornered.
Fight. You know, I challenged an art god in art fight, right? This is how my March Hotel experience happened. It's not how to do the March Hotel, how to, you know, not burn out during the March Hotel, blah, blah, blah. It is... This was my March Hotel experience. Same with Paper Demon. It's not going to be a how to play Paper Demon.
I do feel like a little bit of figuring out how not to burn out would be relevant to the Soup saga.
But that wasn't really the problem. That was more of finding... It was never a burnout problem. It was literally just like a time problem. You know, it was literally like I have all these things to do. I have to go to work. I have to still make videos. I have to still do all this stuff. You know, how do I... also then do this much art when I wasn't that fast. Love is already a battlefield.
Good.
Yeah. But, so there will be something. And then the Paper Demon one will certainly circle the Gluttons Club and now T-Pets. Because now we're in it. For anyone here who has a T-Pet, there is, I don't know if y'all saw in the Paper Demon server, they're making a little RP space for Luz the fox. His book cafe has a little RP space in the Paper Demon the Paper Demon server, and it's all T-Pets can join in the RP. So
that's so fun.
That's that.
I might have to check that out, to be honest.
It's nice and slow, and well, you'll see a lot of people have like the little the bot where it can be your character. You don't have to do that. You can just say like Rickariti and then your thing, you know? So like I know Curating Bliss was doing that in the collab area. you can see kind of how they do it, where it says Zuzu, yay, you know, we're buying tea and cake, chi, no coffee, chi, you know, so you could do all that.
Okay, I am finding this little server.
Do I have a training montage theme in mind? No, I do not. I usually don't listen to music when I draw. It actually distracts me, solely because I'm thinking about animatics. The music that I like to listen to, like the music on my playlist, is all like what animatic I would make to this, basically. So if I listen to music while I draw, all I'm thinking about is the animatic, and I get lost. Like my brain like is like, nope, I'm in the animatic space now, not the what you're drawing space. And so yeah, no. Instead I listen to people talk and tell Reddit stories and shit, or talk about online drama about how bad this book, or fucking 9.5 hour dissertation on why this book was incredibly poorly written. But, alright, why am I drawing Dylan like this right now? Great question. I don't think anybody asked, but I'm gonna answer anyway. The redirect comes out tomorrow and I don't have the thumbnail, and this is the thumbnail, and so we have to finish it. And I thought I was gonna have more time today during work in order to do the sketch, but I didn't. And then I got stuck happily.
That Dylan slamming on the table certainly sums up how you seem to be feeling.
Yeah, and then I got stuck earlier today talking with the main art friend I made from March Hotel, Coco, which I don't regret at all, but it certainly, I was procrastinating. And yeah, I need to finish this.
And off she goes.
And I think I can get it to a point where I'm happy to upload it on, you know, by the end of stream. The question will be if it will be finished, or I'll have to come back and do that, because I do care about a level of standard to my thumbnails. That's just a me personally thing. But at this time...
That's just an Ori trait.
Like I said, I'm pretty good at the speed.
Oh. Allie, there's always a Friday upload. I don't think there's never a Friday upload.
No, I put too much pressure on myself for that.
Yeah, consistency's a big thing.
And then
we like being able to deliver.
Both Pastry and Zilla decided that they were gonna finish their respective assignments like in the last 2 days, and so it's like, oh no, I don't have more for you yet. The machine has ground to a halt. Crap. So that's what I get to do tomorrow is do that.
Production has stalled.
Because Friday's like a whatever day.
Are you using a different brush today?
No.
Canadian loses her ass.
No, I'm not. It might just feel thicker. It all depends on...
That's a thick line.
I usually use the same size brush, but sometimes what changes is like the dots, not the dots per inch, but the canvas size, and then the brush technically changes in size compared to that. And I will say when I draw faster, I tend to lean towards larger lines. I feel like they hide imperfections better. So that's it.
That's pretty handy.
Oh, we hope you'll be back, Allie, but I hope you have fun, whatever you're doing. I hope it's fun.
Yes. Hope it's a fun thing. And y'all should be on spring break right now, right? Pretty sure.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that all the schools are off tomorrow and that my drive home will not be bad.
I know in my area the schools were off, so driving around today was very nice.
That's what my mom was saying, and so I'm like, please, 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 don't prove me wrong. Please,
I don't think you'll be proven wrong.
Let it.
Please, please, please.
Interesting, B.
Ooh.
Insects are weird, and that's why they're not an outcast.
Insects are fascinating.
I mean, there are insects, but They're not
there's insects, but there's no insect callers. That
Yeah.
would have to be something else.
too much. That's why though T-Pets can have insects,
This is why we have to put limits on ourselves, because like Ori and I will incorporate every idea we have, and we have to be like, no.
Yeah.
Don't
well,
do
and then
that,
Soup's
brain.
out here making us
Bad
think
brain.
about world building shit and having a
Oh,
dance
yeah.
around spoilers. So for those who don't know, Soup's been doing
But,
those.
Penguin, there are insects, but insects in the sense like our world has insects.
Yeah,
Insects
they're not
exist,
insect callers. They're not insect-based
but there's no
callers.
insect callers. You're not going to find a human with butterfly wings or a person with a praying mantis
Legs.
appendages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting, B.
Amphibian callers? No. Yes?
Yeah, they're
Hold on.
amphibians.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We drew an amphibian before on stream, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Caesarean. A Sicilian.
Thank you. That's the one. I'm like, I had to think about that for a second because I'm like,
He was the sleazy guy.
but I know we have, yeah.
And he had a
He's gonna
role
appear in port.
at that point, but then we changed it.
Yeah.
Boy,
Boy,
but now
things have taken different directions since then.
Mars, I'm stressing about port now after the Legend of it's the Legend of Scorpius, whatever it is, Rise of Scorpius, whatever it's called,
Scorpius.
Age of Scorpius. Jesus
Scorpius.
Christ, they're all the same.
Because it's supposed to be like the age of based on astrology.
I get it.
Stuff.
I really want him to read Rayalta because I'm very curious his take on that.
I was literally thinking that when I
Because
was
I'm like,
watching his
I'm
video.
curious how
like,
you would feel
he
because
should
you have a
really
lot of
check
things
out
about this, and
Rayalta.
I'm very curious what you would feel about that. I'd love to hear your review. You know, I like it either way, but I'm just curious from like a story standpoint what he'd think about it. But and they talk just about he talks about how in Age of Scorpius, Milo Winter doesn't do a good job at making the places feel lived in. And like, you know, like they don't feel like a place. There's no culture. There's no all this stuff. And I'm like, all right, that means there's a lot of effort that has to go.
This is why I'm so excited, because literally every part of the port arc has something going on in the background. Like just has people living their lives and people going about their day. And I'm like, ooh, I did do this right. Yay!
Yeah, but I gotta draw it.
Yes, you do. And that's
We
the
also
other half
have
of
to
the
talk
equation,
about,
but I wrote it correctly.
We also have to talk about one character's choice of clothes.
Ooh, okay. I'm down. Yeah, Penguin, I literally finished it yesterday during one of my breaks. It's start to finish. That was the first time I ever heard someone talk about the actual book in depth.
I had only heard
like,
about the controversy about the publishing and how everything went. And it really is very like a, man, you take no notes and you have no memory of things. Because like, I'll admit,
it's not a choice of clothes, Bass, but it's a choice.
It is a in the situation that they are in, what is the actual thing that they are wearing? What does it look like? Because I was sitting here thinking to myself, and I'm like, where did they get it? What does it look like? What color is it? You know, how big is it? All this sort of stuff. And I'm like, we gotta decide what that feels like.
And I think we came up with something pretty good.
I think Port's gonna be awesome.
I'm feeling pretty confident.
I think I'm very happy that I'm gonna finally get to draw my lads again, and they're gonna be nice and easy for me.
The lads back.
And I'm gonna forget that they're wearing Port outfits 80 times, and then
yeah, well, that's the caveat.
It's okay. Their Port outfits are worth it. I'll deal for the Port outfits. I'll deal. I'll manage.
I'm so here for the Port outfits.
I'm so here for the Port outfits.
But I'm also I'm so ready for all the interactions between the different members. We get to see some of them on their own. We get to kind of go into their heads a little bit and see what their perspective is like. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. If I can give you guys one spoiler, know that I specifically wrote a scene where Milano gets to play
Cuckoo
a little bit of
bees.
kickball with some children on the street. And it's going to be very cute and very wholesome. But it's also going to tell you a little bit about the dynamic between how the world perceives the military and the callers and the pirates.
And those children will never be seen in the comic again. Don't get attached. Neither will the shopkeepers.
Don't get attached.
Neither will the guards or anything.
They aren't being adopted. This isn't that kind of situation.
They need designs. They can't be faceless. This is the... I don't know how...
I'm sorry.
I feel like Miyazaki. Where it's like every person in the crowd is an individual. And it's like, yes, that's important to me. But then y'all are gonna just glom on.
Sometimes I'm just kind of like, man, can't we do the lazy anime route and just copy paste some of them?
I just don't. The problem that I feel with that is it like it's the same way I feel with the backgrounds, right? It's like it's like a pride.
Children will be adopted in fan fictions.
Oh yeah, but it's like a pride and also like it cheapens it, in my opinion. While I don't fault anybody for doing it, because obviously I'm out here.
No, shop one.
Shop one. I can't tell if this is a ship or not. There's only. I don't think you'll ship.
It's guard one, shop one.
How many shopkeepers do we
have? I don't think
have?
you're going to be shipping Aster with the shopkeeper. I really don't.
We have 3 shopkeepers, I think, are being involved, right?
There's the one that Ferrix encounters.
There's the one that Aster encounters.
Pals, they're buddy.
Sinnit end up encountering one? Or we don't even get there?
Sinnit and Hotsun. I think Sinnit's gonna deal with them, but the focus to not give everything away will not entirely be on that.
But there will be a shopkeep. But the shopkeeps that have speaking lines and personality.
But by the time we get to Sinnit and Hotsun, it's gonna shift back to Hotsun's
Who's
perspective.
the gayest boy in Outcast? Hotsun? I feel like it's Hotsun. That's my immediate reaction.
In the closet, gayer than that.
Yeah.
Hiya, Pastry.
Hello, Pastry.
Yes,
he won't be in the background.
Penguin.
He won't be a secret sneak peek or anything. You'll see someone, you'll think it's guard one, and then he'll turn around and he'll have different facial hair because that's what always happens. You know what I'm talking about.
We created him to be a punching bag.
We created him to throw away.
We needed. Once we are done with him, it's going to be the scene from Toy Story 2. I don't want to play with you anymore. Hi, guard one.
That's such a wild fucking scene in that movie.
That scene freaked the heck out of me as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I just finished watching Toy Story 1. It's like,
Hello,
no,
Betty.
I just survived Sid's creepy-ass toys. Now I gotta deal with 2.0. No. Hi,
no, they're not involved. I will be surprised if you start shipping these shopkeeps with anyone.
I will be surprised if you have enough material to use.
That I don't fault. That I don't think so. But like, I don't know. They all give much more like aunt uncle vibes.
Yeah. Well, most of them are going to be in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah, and they're all going to be older.
Like,
at least Guard One.
Them, guys.
See, it's funny. I also see Guard One as decently older than Everett. You know, to me, Guard One's like 30.
I picture him in his like 30s.
Yeah.
30s was exactly.
Whereas his Everett is like middling, like early mid 20s.
You're gonna give them fuel and go sugar daddy?
No. You think Guard One can fucking provide?
Guard One?
You think no, he is not DILF.
I mean, he could provide something according to chat, but it ain't money.
Have you guys met us? Unfortunately, I have no.
We have. Yeah, we have.
It'll just be very interesting. Unlike Guard I mean, I'm cursed. I was gonna say something, but I'm cursed. So it doesn't really, no matter what I say, it doesn't really matter because it's gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
There's a chance I strike Olus, but there's also a
true.
chance that
You
I
gotta
strike
keep that in mind.
like Gilf in both directions. And you know, who knows? And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little scared to draw Olus again because he'll probably get a little hotified, unfortunately.
He's gonna get a little hotified. I don't doubt that he's going to look at least a little different from the first time we saw him.
Yeah.
Which I think works. Like, weeks have passed. Maybe he'll have some more stubble. Maybe he'll be trying a different shirt.
But also
Who
just, like,
knows?
art-wise. I think I like his outfit.
That's a given. You've perfected your craft.
Okay, yeah, you can ship the shopkeepers with each other. That's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, I think canonically one of the shopkeepers is already in a relationship. You can decide if they're poly or not. I don't really care.
If I recall correctly, I believe it's Ferrex's buddy. But I'll have to double check.
It's Aster's. It's Aster's,
It was... Oh,
Aster's
shopkeep buddy?
Yeah. She has a husband.
Right, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What about Pilf?
Now we're just getting more specific.
Why couldn't it be Prince?
Claire. See, that's the problem with Gilf, right? Gilf could be grandmother or grandfather, you know?
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm very curious, because some of these so one shopkeep has been designed, but it's an old design. I'm not sure what she'll look like now. One shopkeep has not been designed at all.
Even been designed yet.
And so I'm very curious how that will go around.
It's going to be interesting fine-tuning it. I just know I'm having a ton of fun.
It's more just like an art style thing. Like, even so, all these redirects, right? These are still our 1.0 model designs.
Which is crazy.
This is the last one with our 1.0 model design.
Really? Oh my gosh, we've gotten to the next era.
Yeah, this is the last redirect with that.
That's nuts.
But still, like, looking back at, like, the first like, I remember being very happy and very proud of, like, the first redirect thing, and looking back now is like, wow, I have grown as an artist. Damn.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely a wild thing to look back at.
You also get that sometimes in writing, because like I was going back this week because since the second season of Trigun just ended, my Trigun fics have been
popping off
up speed again. Like popping off. Thank you. That's the phrase. I'm just like, you know, I want to read this again and see like if it's still holds up to my standards. You know, is it still good? I'm like, okay, I probably would have done a little bit more here, but overall, I still like that. It's just so funny to go back and see, like, oh, that's where I started doing this technique a little bit more. Oh, that's when I started, like, relying on that metaphor a little bit more.
Carbonated. Yeah, I mean, Japan has, like, carbonated yogurt beverages. I love them. I prefer I prefer the uncarbonated yogurt beverage, but I still enjoy the carbonated yogurt beverage.
I feel like it's hard to go Japanese one here with a carbonated beverage. We just jumped to barn owls sound like someone getting
I'm looking,
murdered.
apparently there's the cuckoo, the bird. There's also apparently a cuckoo bee, and now Flair is saying there's a cuckoo catfish.
That's a lot of cuckoos.
Yeah. Everyone was disgusted? Oh, I love when something says yogurt flavored, I'm like, hell yeah. I love that shit. Everyone gets surprised.
Could you screw up yogurt?
Well, so
Yogurt
it's
is
something
good.
that's not yogurt but is yogurt flavored. So you know Milkies? I don't know how that's a yogurt flavored carbonated beverage.
Ah, okay.
So it actually has dairy in it, and that freaks people out because it's like if you carbonate milk, it gets soured,
Turns
right?
sour. Yeah.
That's how
there's
you
a way
say
for
it,
that
and take out the
not
E.
happen.
I like the B movie in a it's so bad it's funny kind of way. Oh, I got ruined.
The B movie is definitely a turn off your brain and enjoy movie, but you can enjoy it.
It's a turn off your brain and enjoy it in the absolute absurdity.
Yeah, like give yourself to the madness.
I was that Ace Attorney fic that I got for the Ace Attorney art swap, spring swap. There's like a little bit of like court proceeding in it or whatever. And in my head, I've been ruined by Dylan. And in my head, I'm just like, this is not how this goes. This is how this works. But thankfully...
But did it follow Ace Attorney logic?
I don't even know. The focus was the T. The T was great. No notes.
Then that's all you need.
That's what mattered. Yeah, exactly, Penguin. And I like I like the friend, the cousin, right?
Adam.
Adam.
I think his name is.
I
He's
like
played by
Adam.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, he's fun too. Barry's
funny.
obviously boring as fuck. So is the girl, the woman, whatever the fuck. But like, it has
Patrick
funny
Warburton
moments.
does great in that movie. We got Mr. Barkin losing his mind over his girlfriend being stolen by a bee. What's not to love?
He's getting like gaslit the whole movie, and it's so funny.
I did not know that, Bass. Matthew Broderick? Am I saying it right? Broderick?
I have no idea.
The guy who was in the live-action Inspector Gadget movies. That's the other place I know him from.
That's how Mr. Barkin got his dead a job. Mr. Barkin was in the military, and now he has PTSD. Really bad PTSD.
Really friggin' bad PTSD.
Really bad PTSD.
That's underselling it.
It's played as a joke, but God, that man need therapy. But that was the early 2000s. Men were not getting therapy in the early 2000s. We weren't there yet.
We hadn't quite made it to that. We weren't at Sandy saying he invested in therapy cats and started doing yoga.
Yeah, Ron was an incredible step. A beautiful stepping stone, but we were not at men getting therapy yet.
Yeah.
The fact that Ron could wear the tutu, be the baker,
right. Simba and the Lion King.
all of that.
They didn't let him sing though. I know they definitely got a different guy to dub his voice for the singing.
Yeah, it was what's his name? I used to know that one. It's gone. That's years ago. I had the CD, so it was like, all the names are on the CD.
Help.
So it was like, Seriously, Penguin. Ron caring, nurturing older brother, and the only reason he was incompetent because super baby, right? Like, it wasn't like he had a normal baby and he was bad. He had a super baby.
No, he had a super baby.
So it was like great. Yeah, he was the baker. He was all of that. Again, the tutu.
No, it's just somebody that you used to know.
Ron was so good. Being an incredibly loving, caring, understanding, they talk their feelings out boyfriend. Holy fuck.
Yeah, oh my god, seriously. That was unheard of in the 2000s.
Canadian Lucifer, you didn't read Apparently Sir Cameron Has to Die, right? You just had the Tumblr moot who read it and is obsessed about it. I've been reading it. I think I'm 5 chapters in. They're pretty short chapters in all honesty, so far at least. There's definitely a lot of chapters. Yeah. They're pretty short chapter wise. I love it. I am smiling ear to ear as I read this fucking book. This is everything I could ever want it.
Oh, fuck, now I'm gonna buy it. Why did you say that?
You should buy it. It's so good. I'm going to lend it. Mars, I am going to lend it to you. I am going to lend it to you if you don't want to buy it, but I am having the time of my life.
Yeah, but for you to say you're grinning ear to ear and having the best time of your life, now I'm just kind of like,
so good.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
so
now
good.
It's gotta be a collection.
It is.
Because the last time you said that was Phantom Busters, and look what's sitting on my bookshelf now.
Yeah, no, I can't there's no way I could undersell it, Mars. I'm having the time of my life. It is so good. I love
still having that sale.
So it's written in first person. So like last time I talked about it, I had only read the prologue, right? So now I'm in. It's first person from
thank you, Fetty.
Yeah, Canadian Lucifer, like I said, I'm having the time of my life. So it's first person from Sir Cameron's point of view, and it's perfect. It's very, I'm trying to think of the right words. Dylan kept trying to say it's crouching more on Hidden Badass. That is not what it is. He's a pitiful man that is also competent, but in a very specific way. He's incredibly pitiful. He is to be pitied. He's anxious.
Wait, does he have wet cat energy?
He has kicked puppy energy, but that puppy is really good at manipulating so that he doesn't get kicked. Right? Does that make sense?
Wow. Okay, I see the vision. I
really
see the vision.
Good. Right, like I love his internal thoughts. I love hearing about it.
All right, let me ask you this. Is he comparable to Gen from Dr. Stone in the sense of kicked puppy, but
not as conniving, not as like scheming, but yes,
I bought it.
It's so good. No, you're gonna love it. You're gonna read it way faster than me, but you're gonna like eat it up.
No, I have to finish Heavenly Tyrant first.
Oh, okay. I'm having such a good time. Yeah, it's very
God
Gen.
damn it,
I'm
Ori.
pathetic. Don't make me fight. Don't make me do. But I can silver tongue my way out. Like I understand how to like have a social interaction, right? But again, not as like scheming as Gen is. Definitely not as scheming as Gen is. And unlike Gen, who is quintessential twink, Sir Cameron is an Adonis. He is 6 foot, buff, blonde, curly hair, bright smile.
6 foot buff Adonis.
It's great.
Kicked puppy manipulator.
Oh
my god.
He is such a pathetic man in the most loving way. I love how pathetic he is. It's great.
I bought it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to read it tonight and continue where I am.
Influenced, you guys.
I need more. Bass, he pulls it off. It's like I don't want to talk about it too much because the name of the story.
Apparently, Sir Cameron has to die.
Oh yeah, apparently Sir Cameron has to die, and it's gay.
Here, I'll send you the author.
It's gay.
As well.
Sir Cameron is blatantly gay the whole time. It is a comedy. Okay, it is set in a like classic fantastical medieval knight era, very Arthurian knight era, but I would say higher on the magic animal thing of it, right? Like everything is like a fantasy animal. They don't ride horses, they ride unicorns. They eat the griffin chicken wing, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but like it's like high fantasy in that sort of sense. There is magic, and
Okay, so I'm
It's
just gonna make a
really
wish
good.
list that says Ori's a bad influence.
That's
And
what I did for
yeah.
you.
What?
No, I wrote my
Wow.
list is called "She Got Me." That's that's what my list is.
I,
No.
touche.
So okay, again,
Touche.
the more I'm not going to give spoilers. One, because there's really not a lot of spoilers I can give. Like I said, I'm very at the beginning of the story, and I'm not going to give the big spoilers of the stuff that I really think is really done well. This is vibe spoilers, quote unquote, and world building. You know, it's just with the setup. I wouldn't say it's surprising. So Sir Cameron is gay. You learn that he is very aware that he is gay immediately. Okay, he's not questioning or anything like that. And in this world, there is the equivalent of the church, and the equivalent of the church is, of course, against being gay. So there's that. But that is not the reason he has to die. I won't say anything more about why he has to die, but he does have to die. And he doesn't want to die because he's I mean, not because he's pathetic whimpering man, but he is a boy failure. It's beautiful. It's lovely. But it's such... It's really, yeah, Gen is a perfect example, Mars. Like, again, without, it's...
Well, literally, as soon as you said kicked puppy butt, like, scheming, I'm like, I literally just watched that episode.
It's definitely, it's more of like it's more of like a social charm kind of thing than like the way that like I wouldn't say Sir Cameron comes off as sleazy like Gen kind of does when he does his thing, right? Like Gen comes off as shifty. I would not call Sir Cameron coming off as shifty, but he is certainly
he's more charismatic.
Yeah, he is playing the social game to his advantage, right? He knows the right things to say, you know, like he knows like the way he is judging people's like, oh, that reaction isn't the reaction I wanted, let me shift, right? You know, like let me do this way, right? Or like, oh shit, okay, this isn't working out, now I have to figure out this other way out. Fuck, I'm going to die, shit, now I need to change plans. God, I didn't want to do this. Pulls out thing, right? Like goes this way. And then he, you know, is a boy failure minutes after that, right? Like he succeeds and then like the anxiety kicks in and he's just like dying. So it's beautiful.
Love that. My recommendations are good, Beth.
Yes. That's the problem with us. That's the problem with us.
Is.
We like the same things. We did, I can't remember. There was like a Instagram like story, you know, add yours to it one time, and it was like your ship like dynamic preferences or whatever, and we both filled it out and they were like nearly identical. I think we each had like one thing that was slightly like I preferred this trope more than Mars and Mars preferred this one more or something like that, and it was just like really compatible friend-wise.
That explains why we've lasted as friends for so many years.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's like we tell the story every time. I showed her Servamp. It was indeed a test, and she passed with flying colors.
Yep. It was like, and I was sitting there like, all right, let's go. Let's fucking go. Yes.
Baby College Marts was like, oh, I hope she likes it. I hope she really likes it.
And Mars went, vampire anime? And I went, vampire anime?
Vampire anime? Potential ship between, the main character and his vampire servant?
Not at all, Bass. We've been pretty smooth sailing. So we knew each other since middle school, but we were not, like, we were in the same friend group, but the like
we drifted a little in high school, but that's because
but it had nothing to do
friend groups.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with like we had a
happened.
falling out or we had like a tiff or something like that. It literally was like in middle school we were a group of 4, but I wouldn't say that Mars and I were the ones making the group. It was more me and this other friend that were like the holding the group together sort of thing.
Well, because
and then,
me and my posse basically got invited into what you guys had.
well,
And then that's how we all got to know each other.
And then the one middle school friend moved away, and then we just sort of stopped hanging out, that 4 of us. Mars hung out with the other friend more. That was just kind of how the group split. You know, it was just kind of how it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a falling out or anything. We just kind of weren't hanging out as much without the friend that moved away. And then in high school, it was still like we knew each other. If we saw each other in the hallway, would like wave or whatever. And then I can't remember why, but that third friend that didn't move away, like, decided to invite me and Mars as like a 3-way triple date thing one day. I don't know, it just kind of came back around. We hadn't like hung out or anything in a long time.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, if we did any projects or something together.
No,
like,
not with that third
there was
friend.
definitely a point where we reconnected, but
well, Mars and I did.
I don't remember why she invited both of us to that group. Like me, I expect, but I was surprised.
Mars and I were in a couple Spanish classes together where we didn't have anybody else we knew, so we did projects.
Did some of our best work in those Spanish classes.
Yeah. And it was basically like, I know you, like, at least, you know, closer than everybody else in the class. Great, let's do this together.
I know, we'll both do the work.
Yeah,
Yay.
exactly. And then when I was dating Dylan, that third friend from the group we had since middle school just decided to invite me and Dylan, as well as Mars and her partner at the time, and of course that third friend and her partner at the time, to have this like triple date hangout thing.
Infamous,
and that was just kind of like
where all the
where Dylan
partners
creamed
got
everybody.
Very competitive. All the partners got so competitive.
But that was very like I did not expect to be invited to that. It was like okay, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say no. Again, it was more like a growing apart than anything. And then in college...
But it was also one of those things where I was like, I found out and I was like, oh, she's coming? Yay. And then there was another thing. One of my friends from elementary school...
You died. Come back. Uh-oh. She's dead. What happened? One of your friends from elementary school, what? Oh my god, you're back. Hello.
Oh,
One
froze?
of your friends, yeah, you had nothing. One of your friends from elementary school, continue.
One of my friends from elementary school was your friend throughout high school. We all went as a group to go see Captain America Winter Soldier when it first came out in theaters. I have no idea how I got invited to join that group. But that was definitely high school as well. Yeah, and then I was also friends with a friend that you got pretty close to later in high school. At one point, because she was in like my driver's ed class or whatever, and well, that was a weird situation. There was a lot of overlap.
There was a lot of overlap where
really
we were all
funny.
where both Mars and I were kind of like running in roughly the same circles, but ended up getting closer to the other friend, right? And so then those friends would have a falling. That's basically what happened. We would get like a group of 4, and it would be like Mars and friend A and me and friend B, and friend A and friend B were friends originally. And then Mars and I would come in as these like secondary, and we're like, oh, hey, like we know each other too. So yeah, we're fine to all hang out. And then friend A and friend B would have some sort of falling out. And then because I was closer with friend B and Mars was closer with friend A, we would just kind of not hang out, but we didn't have a problem with each other, right? We were all kind of like slowly. I mean, Mars came to it was my Sweet 16, I think, and didn't really, know the other people there. But I was like, hey,
Sweet 16 too. I still have the photos.
Well,
from
and
that.
the fourth friend's Sweet 16, the same one of the triple date, because we watched Airplane.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching Airplane in that house.
That's right.
And then in college, none of my like core friend group really texted me back. That's basically what happened. I moved into college.
Ori and I really learned a lot that first year of college.
Yeah, I like would text them, and they literally, some of them just never responded, or I got like the moving was nice, and then any try to do any further discussion just didn't happen. And so I was kind of like,
the thing that drove me
okay.
nuts was when people wouldn't answer while I was away at college, but suddenly I'd be back home for like
Yes!
a break or a visit
Why
or something.
is that a
and
thing?
then it'd be like, oh, hey, you're around. And I'm like, okay, so I'm only a thought in your mind. Like,
literally
when I'm
though.
around, like, why?
Literally though.
Just
why
say
is that
hi
so
to
real?
me.
Why is that
Just send
so
a
real?
text, hello.
Yeah, I would come
Why do
home
you
and then it's
only
like,
talk to
oh,
me when
let's
I'm
go ice
around.
skating. Let's go house
Like,
party
oh my
or whatever.
God.
And it's like, but you can't tell me how your first day of fucking college was on a text message? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Jesus Christ. But yeah, you come back and it's like, let's all go ice skating. Let's all go to this house party or whatever. And it's like, yeah, I guess I will, but
Like, you didn't talk to me once this semester.
It was like pulling teeth if
And
you
like,
did.
don't get me wrong. I certainly have the kinds of friendships now where it's like we pick up where we left off, where it's like sometimes we could go months without speaking to each other and we just pick up right where we left off. I have several friends like that. But it's like for the friends who've been around for a long time, it's like, there's a holiday, you could say happy holiday.
What
or like,
killed me about
something's
it-
going on, just say hello.
What killed me about it was like in high school we would text all the time. Like I would text all the time with these friends. So it wasn't like we never texted and we were just like school friends or anything. Like it was like no, like
Yeah.
like I had a friend. So what I would have said was my best friend at the time when I went to college before
We're
Mars
really
and I
getting to
became
lore
friends.
on both our ends here.
So this is the friend that I played the couple of Nancy Drew games that I played with, that I have like these inside jokes with. Like, we were so close, we would call on the house phone and talk for hours, right? Like in middle school, it's like I knew their house phone number
That
and
was a
we
big
would
thing
talk
back
on
in
the
the day,
phone.
kids.
Right, yeah, but we would talk on the phone.
I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm just playing.
For hours, right? And then in college, it was like, no text back. Couldn't message back. It couldn't say anything about whatever. And I was like, okay.
It throws you for a loop. It really
It's just
does.
like, wow, that kind of hurts.
Wow, okay.
And then I wouldn't say Mars and I talked a ton in college, but it was definitely like, oh, our colleges are kind of close, like not that close, but like hers was on the way home from mine, basically. So I would drive past where hers was.
I don't know when we exchanged Skypes, but one of us reached out to the other, and it was definitely when I was like watching Hunter x Hunter for the first time. Because I was like, okay, I need some more anime to watch. I just finished Hunter x Hunter. I don't know if there's anything good. Like, I think you mentioned you watched some, and I was like, ooh, share your recommendations. But I had your
Erased,
Skype,
was that one?
I remember.
I think we had the Skype for a while.
Erased.
Skype was big because
But we had
another
exchanged Skypes
other
at one
friend
point.
was my other friend. It's really hard to talk about this with trying to do names and stuff.
It's really difficult. We might need code name.
Yeah, well, I used to do code names with food, so I'm trying to remember anybody's food code name. Okay, it just starts with the same thing. So, Jam, right? She
Gotcha.
had a friend with the name, Daisy. That's not her name.
I think I know who you're talking
she had
about,
Skype,
though.
and you knew her on Skype too. and then that
did
friend
I?
again gone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because she had like a bunch of people on Skype, and that's how I remember doing it. Heck, whoa, yeah, Skype
Okay.
being dead is crazy. But yeah, there was just
Yeah,
a
that
lot of
was
like
nuts.
we were all on Skype at one point
Years
because
of
Skype was
RP
for
between me and another friend just lost to the ether. I tried to copy save as much as I could.
because Skype was before Discord, and I mean, at a point we had Curse.
Oh, I was fighting one of my friends to get a Discord. There was a friend I had. We'll call him Jello, I guess, because that's the only name I could think of.
Is that the other with the same name as the other Jello? Correct.
Yeah, same as the other
okay.
Jello. Mm-hmm.
Why will you not work?
And he was convincing me for the longest time to get Discord. He's like, oh, Mars, it's so great. Like, join us on Discord. I'm like, no, I have Skype. I'm happy. I don't need another thing to keep track of. And I think it was like maybe a year later where I was like, all right, I'll move to Discord. You get what you wanted.
Did I do a stupid? Bless you.
Excuse me.
Okay, I did do a stupid. That's why I was having a problem.
I still can't believe. I think I still have some of those documents of those RPs that friend and I did.
See, I got
some of those role plays.
I moved from Skype to Curse because at the time we were actually playing like games. Like I was playing like online games with my friends live. So like the whole draw was specifically to have something that was lighter bandwidth for everybody. And that's why we moved to Curse. But then I can't remember what happened, if Curse, you know, was gone or Discord was just better. I can't really remember, but we moved from Curse to Discord and hasn't looked back.
No, we have not.
Because unfortunately, there's really nothing like Discord. And that sucks
really
to say. I hate that the internet is monopolized. It hurts.
Hey, we thought Instagram or Twitter, I forget which one it's supposed to mimic, but we got Blue Sky now.
It mimics Twitter.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Discord is just
Twitter
much
then.
harder, is my understanding, than it would be to mimic, like, Instagram or whatever. Just because, like, the sheer amount of, like, stuff that goes on with it.
I can see why that's a problem. Yeah.
Just as, like, a community hub, you know, there's really not like an equivalent for like a big live group chat with specifically the thing that really is for me is the being able to have different channels.
I like the keeps everything so organized, nice and neat. You can easily navigate. You could create whatever you need for anything you need.
That's what really sells it for me. You know, obviously having custom emojis and custom everything else is great, but I really don't even need, like, the voice calls because we can, well, it's easy with Discord because a lot of stuff is integrated. We can do it, quote unquote, the old-fashioned way. There's other methods to do what we do. God forbid, but...
Knock on wood.
It really is like the talking, the live chat with the channels is really important.
It certainly helped.
I mean, the first part is horrific, whatever you name them, in my opinion, Mason, but you know.
But yeah, so Ori and I had started just reconnecting through Skype again. And I think it was mostly because I was just homesick at the time, because like either old friends just forgot I existed or drama was happening. And
probably drama. I feel like I remembered you telling me about the drama at one point.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely
maybe that was it. Maybe that was it.
Frustrated.
Maybe you reached out to me because I knew all the people you were having drama with.
Maybe that was it. You knew all the players, and I was
so
like,
you
yeah,
could
Ori's
vent.
reliable, and she doesn't gossip.
I feel
This
like
is safe.
that. I feel like that is where it went. I feel like I remember that being a big part
Maybe
of it.
that was it.
Because it started.
Maybe it was a mix of that, but definitely the anime recommendation was.
The anime came in because I think you reached out to vent. I'm very certain that was it because I knew all the players because it had to do with the one friend that moved away as well, right? So it was like a whole thing.
So that must have happened by the second semester of first year then.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
No, because it had to because. Yeah, because I got really into anime my first semester, my first year of college. Like, I watched Blue Exorcist when I got sick. Like, like, that was definitely like I was watching a lot of anime. So, yeah, you must have reached out. Like, we must have said, like, hi.
Also, hello, Jim.
Hello, Jim. we must have had like a passing like, hi, how's college sort of thing, because nobody else was talking to us. But then I'm pretty
I was
sure
like, oh boy, let me tell you a
you
story.
reached it. Yeah, I'm very certain that's actually what happened. I'm very certain that's what happened. Because I really remember you talking about that. And it was specifically because I knew about the friend who had moved away, you know, and that had to do with it. Right. There was nobody else who had really was part of that as much that you could talk to, because it all had to do with that.
Everyone who was part of that was at each other's throats.
Well, exactly. So I was
I'm very tired of playing therapist.
Ori knows. And then I think
I need
from
to vent.
that ended up, we just sort of chatted about whatever, got into, we talked about anime at some point. And yeah, and then you asked for Rex. I remember specifically
when we were
that.
both home from breaks.
Yep. And then I visited you
I
at
remember
college.
we went to the mall a couple times.
Yeah,
Then
we
you
did
came
the mall
to
a
stay
lot.
with me.
We did the mall a lot.
Yeah. We did the mall a lot. There was something else I thought.
Might have done our town has those like summer night things. We might have done that.
Oh, we might have done one of those.
Or just gone down there to the main street.
Well, definitely in the summer. That's for sure. Oh yeah, no, we did, because we went to that old smoothie place that closed down.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
We went to that health smoothie place.
Yeah, Bass, our big mall was really good once upon a time. There's where I went to college, there's like an insane mall. So that was kind of, it's really wild to go from, wow, we actually have like a pretty big X, and then go to a place that has like a massive X. And it's like everybody else who had like a tiny this thing, you know, is like in incredible awe.
You're like, wow. And
then you're like, oh shit. Yeah. Versus I look at other libraries and I'm like,
I didn't know what big was.
You are pitiful. I've been spoiled on libraries.
Oh, man. God, the other libraries, I look at ours and I'm like, yeah, we were spoiled.
So fucking spoiled. And
in our home library.
And to think
and
that
it's phenomenal.
And that's the small one.
I know.
That's what always gets me. That's what always gets me, is that the one close to where we live, because we have like a 2-library complex basically, and the
it's
one
funny how they divided up the towns
that's nearest to both of our houses is actually the small one, and it's like weird that we're like, I have the small library, right? The blah blah blah, and then you go somewhere else and it's like,
small is a very strong word.
Your small library is actually massive, and your big library is fucking huge. Insane. So I went to a college that was pretty small. It's a state college and definitely one of the smaller ones. My college library was smaller than what I had considered the small library. Now, the bigger, much bigger college next door's library was pretty fucking grand and definitely rivaled the big library. But it still is just like a, wow. The library I have access to now, where I live with Dylan, I still use the home library. Let's just say that.
My college's library, they had actually put
4
in
floors,
a new
Great.
library.
Epic.
I think it was maybe 3 years old by the time I got there, but it was pretty big. We had the main floor, then we had a second floor, and then 3 floors. So we actually had 2 sub-levels to that library. No upstairs, but what was cool about the library is it had all these tunnels that connected you to the different buildings. So like if it was raining or snowing or icy outside, those were the shortcuts you were taking. We were all running through the tunnels like little hamsters.
Any down levels? No down levels.
You also had a really good cafe in there. They had a really good cafe that made really good egg sandwiches. I miss those.
That was my favorite thing to do in college, was just walk around in all the buildings and find secret places.
The tunnel systems was great. There was one tunnel system between one of the newer buildings. They were putting in a new science building at my campus for most of the years that I was there, and it was finally finished by about my 3rd or 4th year. And what my friend and I discovered, because she had classes in that new building, was that they had built tunnels under the campus that ran underground to get to one of the main buildings that had like a restaurant in there, like a little food stop type place. And we just thought that was the coolest thing ever.
There's actually
because like, ooh, we're in the catacombs. We'd go there like at night. Like they never shut anything down. Everything was open to students. But we'd go through there. I turn to my roommate and I'm like, this feels like we're in like the hallway of a horror game. Do you have a flashlight? Like this is cool.
I learned about there's actually a like mostly abandoned underground shopping mall in our city that has like the best noodle place or is a dumpling place or something. But like I watched this person do a video and it's like, wow, does it look like you are not supposed to be there? But nope, you come up, there's the dumpling joint, it's bustling, it's popping, but it's like the one store in this like abandoned fucking underground shopping mall. It's like insane. And I was just like,
nuts.
I'm like sitting there and I'm like, if I'm nearby, I kind of want to go, but I also kind of don't want to walk in there alone. You know?
It feels like one of those places where it's like, I need a buddy.
I need my Dylan.
I need supervision.
This is a little
please. I need an
more
escort.
than I'm willing to do.
Oh, Flair!
Yeah. If only.
If only. If I had my real life Flair, he could carry all my materials into sessions for me. So useful.
Is it this?
Don't know.
Yeah, I know where. Okay, I found it. It is the last store, apparently, in this fucking shopping mall.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Oh, funny you mention it, because I was flicking through Instagram the other day, and I found a Gacha Yakuza event that is actually pretty close. Like, relatively speaking. It's not crazy far, but from the video I saw, like, it's a little bit of a walk to get there. It's not like secret tunnels or anything, but it's still kind of a, if you know how to get there, you know. So we made a video to help people find their way. I'm just kind of like, ooh, adventure. Let's go. And now I have an actual deadline to get my cosplay done by. So yay, hopefully that'll kick my ass into gear. I don't know if I'll have a wig in time, but my goal is to have at least the clothing done. If I could get that much done, I will be happy.
Oh, I need to read this fucking post. What is this?
Oh,
oh my god, I'm very ready. Oh my god, I'm very ready. Yes. Yes, I'm very ready. It makes so much sense. I'm not even here yet, but damn. And also that art is really good. That art is beautiful, actually. Jesus. That art is beautiful.
Wait, I haven't even seen the art. Where's
and
the
as
art,
you can see,
Dory?
I did not follow it at all. It's in the couch. Canadian ever posted the thing in the couch.
Oh, couch. Okay. Let me see.
And yes, guys, even if you're shit at art, give your artist reference sketches. Please. I don't care how fucking stick figure stupid it is. They're fantastic always.
I love that. That's amazing.
It's so good though. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
It reminds me of
I'm so ready.
It reminds me when
also I need to
had
go
his
to
little
this
action
artist.
figures beating each other up, and he's like, "Do this in the animatic."
Oh my god, I've seen this artist
Any kind
before.
of reference can help. Oh my gosh, this came out beautiful.
I've seen this artist post art before. Look at that.
Oh, I've definitely seen this creator before. There's no way I haven't.
Crazy. Okay. I was
Very
doing
nuts.
something else. I sent you the dumpling place, Mars, just so you could see
Yes.
what I'm talking about.
No, I
Okay.
just saw it and I'm like,
I
oh yeah, that
must
does
get
look very
soup
abandoned.
Reference.
Hello, Robo.
Where is my brain?
Hope you're having a good night. We're kind of
this?
vibing tonight. The plan is to do this thumbnail for the redirect that comes out tomorrow. Yay! We get another one. Wahoo!
There's this.
Love my cute little pumpkin bun. I'm just wondering what Soup is planning to do with the guards.
Yeah, we shall see.
Soup is getting the side eye. What are your plans?
Yeah, they keep asking questions, and then, I'm like, so where's this going? What is this doing?
Honestly, no, I'm very happy they're asking questions because I have a new story beat now.
Oh, shit.
Which is excellent.
There you go.
Well, it's not crazy. It's the thing you and I discussed earlier today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think it's very important to have that story beat to show what had happened to the character in the past. You know, the suppression and everything feels very important, and this new little piece feels like it was the missing link, you know?
I see.
This is why you yap about your projects to other people, guys.
This is
So
why
they
you
can help you
this is
figure
why you
stuff out
trick
you didn't even
this is
know
why
you had to figure
trick
out.
other people into really liking your thing so that they can come in with a third perspective, and you can be like, oh, now I have to think about this.
Exactly.
And then you go, fuck, I don't want to think about that.
It's a dangerous game to play, but it's worth it.
It's also a dangerous game to play with spoilers, because Soup likes to go and say things that I'm like, I can't talk to you about that.
Soup likes to say things where it's
Soup is like, can I do this? And it's like,
no,
eh.
you can't know that yet. Yeah, yap about the little dice pastry. Oh, if I need a drink.
It
I have
very
vanilla
much.
tea tonight and it's so good.
My brain died. Hold on, I'll back it up. There's like 3 sections of what Soup likes to ask. There's like Soup asking about world building stuff, and me being like, yeah, that doesn't matter. I'm never thinking about it. So whatever the fuck you want. And then there's, yeah, I should think about this because I have like a vibe of what I want, but how do I like put it into words to tell to anybody else about the rules and whatever? And then there's, how do we tell you yes, but no, because spoilers, without explicitly saying that no, because spoilers.
I'm not saying it's a spoiler. Therein lies the trick.
He's getting too confident. Mess. He's getting too confident.
Dylan's flying very close to the sun.
He loves to do that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, so
hey,
the
if
one
he sees a spoiler, he still has to play the game.
Oh yeah, he
He
knows.
can't get out of it.
The one like art friend that I made new from the March Hotel is just keep getting more based, but it means that I get to yap about the Blorbos again.
Nice.
Because she's pretty great. And I'm excited
Stan,
for
love
Art
that.
Fight. Yeah.
Hopefully the inflation you put there. Wait, what inflation?
He needs to fly lower. I know. He's Icarus and real hard.
He really is.
It's the double-edged sword of that means he's really liking the game now, that he wants to like talk to other people about it and like see other things about it, but it's also the Dylan, stop. Dylan, please.
Stop.
Because
Our reactions have to be authentic.
I will admit that, like, I'm a little hypocritical in the way of, like, I certainly fly closer to the sun than I would like to let Mars and Dylan do so, but I know the way that I do it, and it's unfortunately very server specific. Like, it's because I'm the channel person, and I've never been, knock on wood, spoiled plot-wise.
Remember when he looked up Redacted's food?
No. I remember that he looked up Apollo, which I know I'm not allowed to do. That one I know I'm specifically not allowed to do. And I was like, Dylan, if I'm not even allowed to do that, that means there's really stuff happening. You're not allowed. And then, oh, he looked up Winston Payne. So he knew about the different Winston Paynes, the third Winston Payne sprite before we got to it. That was his own fault. He also got spoilered for Dungeon Meshi, but not in a way that truly matters. That was his own fault as well.
Okay.
Well, no. I'll tell.
I know
I'll tell
you wouldn't have allowed that.
No, we were like looking up 3D models to print to get a Laios. To print, because I always need more Laios. And one of the models is like an endgame Laios model. And Dylan's like, look at how cool this one is. And I'm like, yup, very cool. And he's like, what?
That's
and I'm
awesome.
like, Dylan, you
What
don't
about
like me lying or anything. So when he asked if it was like a spoiler, I had to say yes. And he's like, shit, you got me there. Because he was mad at me that I spoiled. And I was like, Dylan, if I lied, you also would have been mad at me. And I'm pretty sure you like lying. You hate lying more than you hate spoilers. And he was like, you're right.
Ooh.
So, but he's actually not upset by it because he has no idea how we get there. And it's really not a spoiler. Like, you can tell the story's going there. You know, like, it's really not like a big reveal or anything.
Yeah. Makes a difference. Ooh, Pastry has a character yap.
Two characters to yap.
Magical Girl OCs. Noble or
Ori?
Ori?
Ori. And Fracas. I'm here for
And
Fracas.
Chirku.
The chocolate one.
The purple jester one. Ooh.
He looked up the chocolate one's food. He had food.
That sounds like a fun dynamic, Pastry.
I don't know if I know what you mean. Ori, yeah, I got it.
Oari.
Kirku, okay.
Kirku. Okay, Kirku.
Character with the chocolate food. I know you're just gonna say, I'm blanking so hard, Bess. You remember, I'll say, you and Enthuse, both of y'all, very like Ace
You have
Toony,
steel
like
traps
lore
for
shit.
memories. Memories of steel traps. Also, Ori, I have a quick question for you.
The chocolate food. Yeah? What?
What is the next Phantom Busters volume to come out?
3. There's
Okay,
also
because volumes
4 is
4 and
announced.
5 are already available for pre-order.
Oh, I pre-ordered 4, but 5? I don't think I have pre-ordered
Yeah,
5.
I see
have
5.
to check. I'll have to check if I pre-ordered 5. Does 4 have a cover yet? Because
4 has a cover, 5 does not.
4 did not have a cover when I pre-ordered it, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it did. Ugh, now I gotta check.
No, 4 I don't think did.
Now I have to check.
4 has the 4th member on it.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Yeah, they definitely went in very classic order. Makes me wonder who's going to be on volume 5.
Yeah.
Well, damn, they added those fast. let's see. Volume 4 by July 7th. And Volume 5 comes out October 6th.
Okay, yeah, I have not pre-ordered Volume 5 yet. I have 3 and... Shit, arriving Tuesday!
Damn!
Volume 3 arriving Tuesday!
Woohoo!
Wow, I forgot it's April already! Phantom Busters!
Let's go!
Kurku, I see, Kurku.
Oh, I like that. Kurku.
And then it's Fracas something.
Nice, amazing.
Oh, Fracas Kurku.
New desk chair is half the battle sometimes.
Yes.
Oh no, give me more Phantom Busters, please. I need.
Okay. Perfect. We're good. We're going. Let's go.
Nice.
Now I can do this. And now we can color the Dylan.
I'm getting pinged somewhere. Where am I getting pinged?
Is it soup? It might have been soup.
Nope, not soup.
Oh.
Ah, this is a me thing.
Is this a new character flare?
I like the hair.
I like the little flip.
Other thing
I like the little one on the side that kind of comes over more. I like that. I don't know if I know what you're talking about, Fast. We're talking about an Ace Attorney character that liked chocolate, and he tried to look it up. Oh! Snackoos? Is that chocolate? I mean, they're chocolate snackoos.
The snackoos are chocolate, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got there. Oh, we're going to the Asian supermarket on Sunday, so maybe I can find snackoos.
Go get some snackoos!
I hope so. Fingers crossed. And then I can give everybody a little update on if they're yummy or not.
They better be.
Oh,
Emma has good taste. We know this.
You never know. Okay, I need the Dylan model because...
very clever pastry.
Ooh.
Fourth member
very
of the
fun
Death
flare.
Angels. Ooh. But she still has much to learn.
Yeah, there's a reason that I limit myself OC-wise. And I'm like, nope, we just gotta keep using the ones that I have.
You call this limiting? We have 6.
Yeah, okay, no. But what I mean by this is there's comic OCs, and then the comic OCs that go elsewhere is very few, and it's only art fight. Otherwise, they're always comic OCs. Paper Demon has Flare. Technically Tiali, but Flare. And then, in March Hotel, I didn't make a new character as a guest Sona. I used my Sona and Flare. And it's like, okay, this is great. This is nice. I think that's pretty limiting. I don't have a bunch of different worlds and stuff or anything. I'm not trying to.
It's so funny to say limiting, where it's like, oh well, we gotta create.
I'm just saying.
We gotta create Milano's,
and this is not to throw shade,
parents,
but you look at some of the people in our freaking chat, Mars, and they got Blorbos up the wazoo, and they keep making more. So to me, as an artist, I'm limited.
And I applaud them.
I'm limited compared to the average OC enjoyer. I was talking with Coco, and Coco's like, yeah, excited for Paper Demon to like flesh out their OCs more, and then they have a character named Aster, and that has a lot of similar traits to our Aster, and it was like they could be friends. and stuff. And then they made it, so they made their guest Sona for March Hotel, this character named Hazel, and that's who I drew in that little Polaroid. And I love her. She's really
the
cool.
Little mushroom.
Yeah. So Coco wants to flesh her out more. And we were talking about like the March Hotel shop and everything, and Coco's like, "Oh, I didn't realize you had a store. I would have definitely ordered, something spicy for Hazel or whatever." And I'm like, "Put Hazel on Art Fight. I'll see what I can do." Wink. And then Coco went over to put Art Fight, and then goes, "I have an OC named Hazel on Art Fight already." So see, I don't have so many OCs that I lose track. That's what I'm saying. Again, no shade at all. Such is life. Not everybody sits down and makes a fucking comic.
I find it funny that you could have so many and lose track of your OCs. That's amazing.
Well, I definitely technically have a lot of other OCs that have names and I remember them, but were never made with any intention to have any fleshing out or story at all. The OCs that are made with intention to have lore of any sort are very specific. And even though we have like more and more for the comic, it's all a very comic specific. And to be honest, I don't intend to draw half of them outside of the comic. You can tell which ones I care to draw outside of the comic, and it is the main 6. And mostly not Everett.
I have to share with the class real quick. You know what else is available for pre-order?
Uh-oh.
Witch Hat 15.
Yay! Do it, Pastry. Witch Hat 15?
Yes! Yes, do it!
Jesus.
Do it, Pastry!
When does that come out?
December 8th.
Jesus. Hold off as long as you can.
This is the problem with keeping up with series.
Hold off as long as you can.
Now I'm gonna look to see if the next Gachiakuta manga is coming out.
Uh-oh. That one I'm like, I'll anime only that. That one I'm down for just. I can only do so many. I only got so much in me.
There's 11 for pre-order.
I only got so much in me.
And 12 for pre-order. Oh dear. And 13.
Yeah, I only got so much in me.
That's a lot of books.
I have been fulfilling my New Year's resolution a little too well, I will say.
We all kind of have.
It's good, but also Jesus.
I think I'm doing pretty well because I'm reading more books. I'm trying to be fair to myself because I'm also trying to go to the library more, and I actually did pick up some books, and I'm giving myself permission to DNF books. Like, I am no longer doing the thing where it's like, I must finish this even if I'm not having a good time. Because, like, no. I'm doing this to de-stress. I want to have a good time. So, City of Brass episodes will not be happening anymore. Where it's like, nope, I'm pushing through, but boy, am I mad. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Stuff that sparks joy from here on out.
I'm definitely very picky with my books, so I'm usually not.
There was a book I found.
I also don't read them that fast.
What it was, but basically the premise was, person in Italy decides to open up like a little mom and pop shop and ends up like helping the community and serving the community. And when I read the back, I was like, oh, vibe. That sounds like right up my alley. And when I read it, it was very boring and very not what I thought it was going to be. So I was like, but it's so short. Can't I just finish it? And my brain's like, no. You're not going to do this anymore. You are going to put it down, and you are going to find something you like.
Yeah, and there's also the difference between it's a chore because it's just a difficult read, but it's interesting, and it's a chore because I don't like it. I think that's the difference. Like, absolutely. I plan that because, like I said, I'm very picky about books, so my to-read list is not very long. Years ago.
Battle Royale
years ago
was a chore in the sense of like there was a lot of psychological intrigue with it, and it was good. I did like reading it, but it was definitely dense, and then
It
on
was
top of that, with
hard.
all the
Yeah, it was
gore
difficult.
scenes, like it was a lot. But it
Yeah.
was still so interesting because of those talks about like the state of humanity and the psychology behind like
So I guess
certain
there's a difference
decisions
between
their
it was
society
work.
was making.
It was
So it's
work.
like,
it wasn't
oh,
a chore.
I'm dreading reading like this, like, oh, this is not how I want to spend my time. No. I was picking up that book very often. Like, I tried to stick to my 1 chapter a day rule, and it was like, nope, I'm reading 10 chapters in a single day. But there was a scene I read with so much gore where I literally put the book down, and my mom's like, you look horrified right now. And I'm like, you don't want to know what I just read. I need a break. I need to sit. That was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a scene involving eyeballs, and I will not describe further.
Bible fanfic? Interesting. No, Bass, what?
Bible fanfic.
I think it was Penguin, Bass, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Penguin.
No, my father a long time ago recommended me the Dragon Riders of Pern, I think it is. And when he got it,
Burke.
no, it's Pern, and it's an older book. Like he read it, and that's why he recommended it to me because I definitely was big into dragons, and I still am. I like dragons.
Aragon, Wings of Fire, like all.
Yeah,
those,
of
right?
course. Yeah. Well, Rings of Fire was not a thing at that point, but I read Aragon. I read something else. Aragon was the big one. I definitely read
Aragon's
something
always
else.
the big dragon one that I think of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's of Pern. And my father had gotten... Oh, I was reading, it was like The Fire Within. That was kind of about dragons. And all this sort of stuff. But my father got it for me because he really liked it. And, I, like, remember trying to read it, and it wasn't for me at the time. Yeah, I'm looking at this right now, and it says, Dragon Riders of Pern is very confusing, and that is what I felt like when I tried to read it, but there's a part of me that, like, wants to just try again, just see, right? Because it's been years. Like, we're talking, like, I was, like, a child.
It's one of those things where you wonder where it's like, did I just not appreciate it because I wasn't, like...
I wasn't old enough.
Like,
I wasn't
now
in
I'm
the
more
headspace.
experienced.
I wasn't in the whatever. Like I wasn't at that type of reading level. Like,
that happens
what
with
was
shows
it?
sometimes. Like I've mentioned, like there are shows I've started watching where it's like, yeah, I'm not vibing with this, but then I return like maybe a year or a couple months later, and it's like, oh, now this hits. I don't know what's different, but now it hits. Oh, you read some of Dragon Riders, Flair?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
maybe
what do
you have
feel
some
about
insight.
it? How do you feel about it?
What are your thoughts? Good light novels that aren't isekai. The one light novel I've read is Saibiku Ibisco.
And that's not an
That's
isekai.
kind of the only one. Let me check my shelf.
No.
Yep, it's literally just Saibiku Ibisco.
You just remember lots of tiny dragons? I wish it gave me like a reading level. Remember when books used to do that?
Yes, I do.
Just like is it supposed to
it's
be
actually
child?
funny.
Is it supposed to be young adult? Is it supposed to be adult? Just anything about like what level it's written at.
It's really funny that you mentioned that. I was actually talking with my old roommate from college, and she was reading The Priory of the Orange Tree. She was reading it though digitally. She was reading it on her phone, and she's going through it, and she just goes, Mars, this book is like so long. I feel like I've been reading this for forever. I have a copy of that book. I have a physical copy. That book is huge. Like, think Bible size and then bigger than that. Like, this book is massive. So I just say back to her, do you know the size of the book you are reading? And she just goes, no, it's on my phone. I don't know how big it is. So I'm like, let me send you a picture of my copy. So I sent it to her and she just goes, yeah, no, I'm out. We're not doing that.
Goodreads to the rescue.
I'm out.
What?
What happened?
Well, I was gonna say Goodreads to the rescue, and then it did a stupid. What?
Try Storygraph instead of Goodreads.
I just say it says the reason that I say this is it says genre, right? And the first one I see that I'm looking at for like age, it goes young adult, but then 3 more down it goes children's. What is it? Okay, I'm sorry. What was that?
Confused.
What was that website you told me to do?
Storygraph. I personally prefer it because Goodreads is linked to Amazon. I'm trying to avoid them, to be perfectly honest. But Storygraph actually breaks down your books into like more stats, which is interesting. Like they compile like what pace do you prefer? What page number do you prefer? Do you prefer fiction or nonfiction?
All right, maybe you'll have to get me into that too now.
Yeah, I will. It's not hard to figure out. I actually imported.
Well, I know. I'm just saying you got me into fucking
onto Storygraph. It was really easy.
I never had a Goodreads list. I never did any list, but now with the way Storygraph
you don't even gotta worry about that then.
Exactly.
Yeah, they do the yearly wrap-ups just like Goodreads does.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I personally like using this one over Goodreads, and they rolled back on their proposed AI summaries.
Oh, yay! So yay! Good. I was just looking at that. I'm not logged in, so I'm very glad.
Because I was literally like, this app is perfect. If only it didn't have the AI summaries. And I left a review about that, and they were like, oh yeah, we're phasing that out. We heard you guys don't like that. I'm like, yay! Thank you for listening.
It's very plot-driven, mix-driven, less interesting. We shall see. Adventurous, mysterious, tense, adventurous mostly. Not relaxing.
I've been meaning to read that manga too. Wow.
Okay, I'm really curious about the Sir Cameron
pile. Help.
I'm really curious about. Apparently, Sir Cameron has to die. Yeah.
I'm
mix.
So excited.
Okay, I'm very happy. I need you to read it so we can talk about it because I'm so in love. I'm not even that far in.
It will arrive either this week or next week.
I'm so in love.
Oh.
Interesting. It only has a 3.9.
Sir Cameron?
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm obsessed. It really is the very specific genre of book I like. Like, why did I do that? What did the genre say? Fiction, fantasy, romance, adventure, funny, medium pace. What does, interesting. Fiction, fantasy, middle grade, mystery, adventures, mysterious. I put these all together. No, how would I ever figure it out? I'll never know. Well, is it at 10? No, it's at a 5. It's a 5-star thing.
Yeah. It's also nice because they let you give 5.5s, 5.75s if you really want to.
That's neat.
I know Dylan's the type who likes that ranking system, so...
He is.
Right up his alley.
I'm so excited, though, for apparently Sir Cameron has to die. I'm so in love. It really hits that kind of book that I like. I'm really because for me it varies like it's all about the way the narrator talks, right? In this case, we are seeing it is Sir Cameron's, point of view, but he is still thus the narrator of his story, right? Like, we hear his inner thoughts. It's all how he perceives it, how he thinks about a thing, how whatever. And that's what I love about Tess and the Emerald Sea, you know, the Secret series, the Bad series, you know, all of this is very much how the narrator talks about it, like really drives it for me, you know, and then how like the characters, so it really is like it's really hitting. And I best boy failure, like I can't even, you know, like I can't. Don't tell Dylan this, but I see a lot of Dylan and him in a very specific way. And so it's very like...
Now I have to read it to confirm.
It's definitely like a hint. Okay. It's in the same way that, like, I think Dylan's Ron and I think Dylan's Sokka, right? Like, there's a through line there. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not a one-to-one, of course, but it is like a, yeah, you know, like, There's notes.
I'm sending you my stats from Storygraph, because apparently one of the genres I've been reading a lot of, according to this, is food and drink. I solely blame Dungeon Meshi and the Witch Hat Kitchen series.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was good. I was also about to ask if it had manga on there, so I will have to be putting everything in.
Yes, it has manga on there. Sometimes they only have the Japanese one. So your stats might be skewed where it says, oh, you like to read books in English and Japanese. I was like, sure, let's go with that.
I can't read Japanese.
Also, make sure you're selecting the book and not the audiobook. I've done that a couple times.
Okay.
But they do have a way for you to mark which books you own and which books you don't own. And
that's cool.
Really like that feature.
The problem is now I have to go back and remember all the things I've read since the point that I care.
When is the point that you care? Like, when does that begin?
If certain books really stuck with me as books that I really liked, I will put those in, even if they're older. Like, I will put in, you know, the Aragon series. I will put in the name of this book, a Secret series. You know, like, those are ones where it's like...
all the Warrior Cats
I
books,
think about those. Maybe I'll put the Warrior Cats, Guardians of Ga'Hoole, you know, I don't know yet. That's a to be decided
to be determined.
But,
you thought you were done with my anime list. No, now you have this,
Now
too.
I have book list I gotta fucking fill out. Japanese is very hard to read, yeah.
Yeah. The kanji especially. Hiragana, katakana.
Are you reading full books, Mason? Because that's impressive.
Kanji is tricky. That's really impressive. There was one semester in one of my Japanese classes where we just read one of the books for just the whole semester. And there were worksheets that were tied into the book. It was like
Dylan.
It was like one of those storybook textbooks.
Oh, that I want to kill Dylan? No,
deals.
I want Sir Cameron to live. He needs to be gay with the sorcerer.
But apparently he needs to die.
I love, I find the author is very, what's the word that I want? I had the word earlier and I've blanked on what it is. I had the word clever. Oh, no. That's the word I want. Clever.
Oh, clever.
The author is very clever. See a pastry? What? No, Soup said something
pastry.
else.
Did you see Soup's thing in the Folding Aces fan art?
No, I'm looking at it now.
You need to see it.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I mean, I see more little Everett in there. What's that? He's with a book?
What's that all about?
Also, Everett would very much not say pluck.
No.
Everett would full on say fuck. Hosen's a little too prim and proper high-class boy for that sort of shit.
He is. It's the difference between fuck and frick. Hosen goes frick, Everett goes fuck.
Yeah. Damn. Tomodachi life going crazy.
Oh, really? Where's that happening? Bistro?
Enthusers are talking about their
Can't
trials and
pre-order.
tribulations. They got it. They managed it.
It's so funny they mentioned
Is Hotsun capable of swearing? Yes.
Hotsun's definitely capable.
He just, it's very much the like, I'm too good for that. You know, that's like a sailor's word kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about.
He's a little snobby about it.
He's definitely a little snobby about it.
Now
if it's not clear already,
game,
he sees himself a bit more refined than many characters.
We'll have to see, Mason. We'll have to see.
I'm gonna say probably not. I don't think there's a reason to. I feel like they'd have to be.
Get him to swear.
I just mean like in the comic.
Swearing isn't how he lets his anger out.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone has a different way of letting their anger out. Hotsun's isn't swearing.
No.
Hotsun's is something else.
It's collar talk. And no, Everett certainly swears, but Everett is, like I said, he's a captain. You know, he's a sailor man. So, you know, Hotsun feels a bit different from that as well. Would he ever say that to Everett's face? Probably not, but he probably thinks it in his head.
That's an inside thought, Hotsun.
Which
you shouldn't say that out loud.
Only sometimes good at managing.
He's not great at that.
Like I said, sometimes he can keep that inside thought inside.
Sometimes his inside thoughts become outside thoughts, and they shouldn't.
Also, if this author makes any more books,
cut off,
I'm
it's
gonna
just
have
gonna be,
to.
Ah! And a lot of tears. A lot of tears.
Yeah, he's a crier. Definitely an angry crier, without question.
Very angry crier, yes.
I think if anybody would actually...
in it both, I feel like, are angry criers.
Yeah. I think that if anyone would swear, like, fairly frequently in Outcast, it'd be Ferrix. I think Ferrix would just say, like, fuck or whatever. Now, we probably won't do it in the comic solely because, like, Webtoon is a little weird, and I do want to be on Webtoon, but also there's just, like, not an explicit reason to their characterization to need that to happen, you know? Unless Mars decides otherwise.
Crying, Bass. You know, screaming through the tears, yelling at someone, but you can't hold
You don't know
back
it. You angry crying. Okay, let me explain. Because it's very, very annoying to be an angry crier. It is one of the
it really is.
biggest curses that could be bestowed upon a person.
Biggest curse is you're trying to explain something. Your voice is raising, you're getting more intense, but along with that, so are your emotions. And you just can't stop thinking about how much you were hurt inside, and then the tears start pressing out your eyes. You're trying to be angry, but now you're starting to sound all blubbery, and god damn it, why won't you just listen?
It's literally being so emotional, right? And that emotion at the moment is anger, upset, rage, etc. But it comes out of your body,
and your body betrays
as
you.
Sobbing, as you're trying to be mad because you are mad. But now everyone just thinks you're pathetic, and now you're manipulating people because you're crying. And it's like I literally can't. Like this has upset me so much.
Pitied.
Yeah, but it's like, no, this thing has upset me so much that, like, the emotions are overflowing, but it is the biggest...
Quite literally, too.
Yeah, stop fake crying, stop guilt trip, exactly. Fucking... No, Canadian Lucifer, the second you're like, God, it really is.
Canadian Lucifer, you get it.
It is the worst curse that can be bestowed upon a human. And
sucks.
It's terrible to be like that. Horrible.
The other one that's also really fun to write, but so annoying in real life, is when you're arguing with someone, they scream something at you, you want to scream back, but nothing leaves your mouth. You're just silent. And then come the tears. And you can't do anything about it. There will be several moments in Outcast.
Mars is preparing.
Oh, yes. Hey, I like my characters to have a good cry. It's cathartic. Cathartic for them. They need it.
But yeah, it very much is that, like, crying happens when you are overwhelmed with a lot of emotions, and sometimes that emotion can be rage. And sadly, the society does not agree that should work that way. And then everybody is not good.
The human body is complicated in how
Shake
it
your
interprets
blurbles, make them cry as a treat. It'll be... There's a couple of really...
Yeah, pretty much, Bass. Pretty much.
Literally, yeah. Literally, yeah.
Like, that's angry crying. That's literally it.
And it makes very much sense for that character. But, like, you see the way that he's treated. You see the way that, like, the people around him act about it. You know, like, it really is like a...
They treat him like he's pathetic.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, my body is doing this out of no volition.
Because you don't have control over your emotions. They do what they do.
Oh, you will, Allie. You will love that redacted character.
You will love that character, Allie.
I have zero doubts.
You will come to adore that character. I do not doubt it. Oh gosh. The tired has hit.
Oh, uh-oh.
I only saw 3 little clients today. But I also got blood taken out of me, so... I think I
Put that blood back where it came from, or so help me.
So help me, and cut. Actually, don't. No, just poke. You don't need any more blood than that.
Don't cut.
No cuts! Oh my god, it went so much smoother this time around.
There's so many times to cry. And I would say most of them are looked upon fairly neutrally or, you know, classically. Just the angry crying one is people are like, we can't fathom that this is the emotion and that you're genuinely upset. You know, yeah, it really is such a curse.
It is. Relief crying, that's also one too. Expect some of that in Outcast as well. Happy tears. We love us a good happy cry.
Why would it be a bad thing? They only let you do it as often as is healthy.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you do that constantly.
I don't remember how many weeks it is or whatever, but... Ooh, on Edgeworth duty this weekend. Very, very lovely.
Ooh. Good luck, Allie. Good luck.
It's a little more red than that.
Every 2 months? I'm not going to pretend to be familiar with the blood donation schedule. Would you know, Ori? Every 2 months?
No idea. It also has to... I know that it also has to do with, like... Are you doing the plasma or the platelets or the whatever? Those are different.
Oh, interesting. That's a really nice thing you're doing, Bass.
Arguing with Hot Lady.
Nice, Allie.
Don't be a stupid. Don't be a stupid.
Don't be a stupid. Don't be a stupid.
Okay. Yeah, if I can have all the flats done before stream ends, I will be happy with that enough to have that be the thumbnail for the release, and then I'll just finish it later.
It's
and
10:12 now, so
yep.
I think this be your last one?
No.
No, there's more characters to draw in this thumbnail?
I don't have to draw any more characters, but there's 4 characters plus hands.
Oh, plus hands.
But
Oy.
I should be fine. I'm not really worried.
Well, that's...
But enough about friends. I don't think that's the hot lady we're arguing with. I think it's the other hot lady.
I think it's the other one, if I remember which case we're in.
We're in the final case of game 1, Turnabout Ablaze.
Ah, yes, yes.
In the fucking
so the hot
embassy,
lady must
whatever.
be...
We're talking about the hot lady with Lang.
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That hot lady.
Aw, it's not old bag. Darn.
No. God. And it's not Lotta.
No. I rescind my smash from the first game.
You did. You did rescind that. So much so that she got put on the pass to smash, list and got her thing.
Yeah. Did she deserve it, though? Did she deserve to be made hot for all the shit she's done?
No, but they fucking voted on it. Blame chat.
Okay, so it's your guys' fault.
Yeah, it was a vote.
Damn it.
Yeah, Allie, we avoided her like the plague.
We did. We literally ran.
We had to be dragged tooth and nail to talk with her ever.
And by tooth and nail, chat was like, please, no, please, no, please, no. All right, fine.
No, we managed it once. We skipped her in one area.
Oh, did we?
We managed to, yeah.
Which area was that?
In this turnabout, she was there for a part of it, and I'm not interacting with her. I'm not doing it. And chat's like, do it. And I'm like, no, if we have to, she'll be last, but I'm doing everything else first. And then we didn't have to. The game progressed and she was gone. And I was like, nice. And then we were later forced to talk to her, upsettingly.
Yeah, that was rough.
But once, we got past it once. We
did.
walked around behind the
Hopefully
trainer, didn't make eye contact.
Ever again. We were very traumatized, Bass. We were incredibly traumatized.
We hate her a lot.
We're not fans. We're definitely
Sucked
not
into the computer. We were via Lotta's bitchness.
She isekai'd us.
It's so funny. Mars plays like all the disliked reoccurring characters. I just realized that. We're like, Larry's back. No. We're like, Oldbag's back.
No.
Why? We're like, Lotta's back. No.
Lotta's back. No. Well, Dylan does have Hottie.
Yes, Dylan does have hot. I thought you were gonna say Will Powers, and I'm like, no. When Will Powers comes back, only Dylan is upset.
We do like when Will Powers.
Yeah, only Dylan's upset,
back.
and that's just because his voice, not because anything else.
We didn't say anything about Maggie Bass.
No, Mars doesn't only play characters that we hate coming back. I just think it's funny that the main 3 are all played by Mars. Like, pure coincidence. You know, there was no way to know that.
Honestly, I think it's funny because the amount of ad-libbing I do for Lotta really started amounting during our last encounter.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that would happen unless we really had such strong opinions about her.
Only because of the weenies was it a time.
Yeah, that was a time. And I'm proud of the ad-libbing I did for Lotta, honestly. I had a fun time with it. I ad-lib old bag when I can.
She just talks so much.
No, Larry
no, you
gets
definitely.
ad-libbing too.
Oh yeah, you definitely ad-lib Larry.
Ad-lib him.
Oh yeah. No, when a character comes back enough,
I think I've gotten better at.
It's easy when a character's like around enough. It's easy to like, oh, I've got the personality down. You know, like you get to a point and it's like, ah.
Yeah, well, it's the familiarity, but then it's also like the little headcanon that helps fuel it as well. Or it's like, you're a bitch, so all your ad-lib lines are gonna be about you being a bitch. We joke about you being sad, pathetic, simp man, so that's what all your ad-lib lines are gonna be about. Poor Larry. Actually, no, because he's terrible.
I mean, poor Larry got Flanderized, but Larry is terrible because of the Flanderization.
Whereas Lana, I think, was awful from the beginning.
No, Lawful was Anna from the beginning.
Lawful was Lotta.
Was Ada from the beginning. Lawful was Ada from the beginning. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, we're awake. Hey, Empreg, how did we get here?
What?
If Will Powers is the pink princess, then since she has a baby, Empreg?
Ah, yeah, the answer is always Empreg, apparently.
Yeah.
There was a surprising amount of Empreg inside joke in the March Hotel, so much so that there ended up being a Empreg Golden Goblin fucking emote.
How? Where? Who? Why? What?
Yeah, I don't exactly know all the answers that you just asked. However, from my understanding...
The most important one is why.
From my understanding, one of the staff members, for whatever reason, brought up Empreg, liked, you know, talking about, I don't even remember. And then it just ended up being that staff member would, like, put the pregnant man emoji on, like, everything. And then it just evolved into, like, everybody putting the pregnant man emoji, you know, reacting to shit, as you're wont to do.
Starting a trend.
Yeah. And I don't know how it ended up that you know, who made the emote, you know, who did whatever, but yeah, at the end, yeah, see, Canadian listener knows what we're talking about. But at the end, there was a golden goblin Empreg emoji, and that was like the turning point. Like it was like everything came full circle. Like so people wanted to overthrow the golden goblin, but then there was also congratulations, he's pregnant. That would be wild, Bess.
You just beat up a father.
So many Empreg reactions. Yeah. See, all of the people at the March Hotel know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. I'm not insane.
No, I never thought you were crazy. I just find it hilarious.
It's a wild time, you know? Like I said, I only told my experience of the March Hotel in a way that, like, I felt could be story, you know, story.
It would have been very interesting to work Mpreg into that video, not gonna lie. Oh, Soup's at it again. Dang!
Oh shit. What we doing? Distracting me is what we doing.
Okay, big
there's all
bulky
the
coat
average.
is wild.
You're saying the second to last one or the last one?
No, second to last is like a Roy Mustang coat.
I can see it. I can see it.
Meanwhile, the last one looks like he stepped right out of Liberty's Kids.
The last one does look like that.
I love it. Oops. What I wanted.
He gets more and more unmilitaried until he hits Roy Mustang, and then
he
he's
went
just a
from
noble.
military to politician.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it's gotta have the exposed forearm, though. To me, that's just such an aberrant
exposed
thing.
Forearm is
it's
so
very
good.
important. The last two look odd without the exposed forearm. Yeah, like just in my
like,
head
I'm used
as like
to seeing not a ton of skin, but a little more skin. I do see the third one in as kind of like a. This is what he wore in the academy, like the little shortened
Yeah, I
pants
see it.
that a
And
lot of
the
younger
one to
boys-
the right of that one definitely looks like this is casual wear, you know.
I could envision that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We love Roy.
do
What did
love
I
Roy in
send
this
you?
house.
Oh, I sent something
a
and
figure of
he
him.
was it just a mustache or was it a whole beard? I can't remember.
No, it was a mustache. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
somebody
sure.
drew Roy Mustang with a mustache.
That is
and
the
then
cursed
drew
timeline.
Risa Hawkeye like try to shave it off forcibly. Which is great. Versus then I get the fucking
Get rid of it.
Vash one with the
the
full
Vash
beard, and
one
Wolf would
was
be like, no, don't shave, please. I mean, he rocked it.
The
so.
thing that killed me the most
Was it
about
spring?
that was, well, it's spring and Vash is a plant, so
Yeah.
the little Vashes are growing.
It was great though.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
I have no idea.
No, I don't know why they're freaking out, Vass.
I'm not in
I'd
the
love to
Street
learn,
Fighter anything.
Ooh, volume 3 should arrive this week. Nice.
Of Phantom Busters.
I believe so.
Yeah. I'm sadly probably gonna sit on it though. I want to finish. Apparently, Zuckerman has to die first.
That's valid.
I don't like pausing a book personally. I'm definitely like no, we finish and then we do the next one.
I am alternating between books. Like, I have Heavenly Tyrant, and that's the one I read before going to bed. But then I also have Blue Flag, which I'm trying to finish because it's been years. And that one's kind of like my, okay, if I have a free moment, I'm going to open this on my phone and read it because I'm reading the manga on my phone. I actually finished volume 6 today. It was
Mars, you could reply to Soup in the Discord.
Let me see. Oh, why ain't my mouse working? There we go. Disrespecting you.
We also might have to do some Academy time discussion just to flesh it out a little bit exactly for lore purposes. Interesting, Bass.
Oh, Soup's on it.
Oh wait, snapping the other thing? Jesus.
Yeah. I don't think the name's outdated. I think we called them that, didn't we?
Yeah, I can... There's more to it. Do we show off all the uniforms to Soup? Do we show the whole thing? I think we've shown it on stream. I don't think it's.
I think that's okay. We've shown it. We've shown it on stream. There we go.
Where's my thing?
Ah, they chose Alex to be the gay rep? Ooh. I don't know enough about that to know how bad it is, but I will take the community's word that it is bad. I'm so sorry you guys were done like that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to resort to desperate measures. That's not how that works.
Oh, it's a hetero ship. Okay. Oh, that's ew.
Oh.
No. Why? Why do they have to do that? Not the getting the cousins together. Also, hello, Matt. What a time for you to join in.
Is that? I don't even know if that's the right color or not. It is now.
It looks okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Because not every game can be Guilty Gear, sadly, Bass.
I can't spell when I'm typing fast. Whew.
Poor Soup. A mechanical keyboard? I believe Ori does.
Concept. Yeah, I do. I have a custom built one I built myself.
Yes. Huh. One day I will have a desktop again, and I will be able to customize the crap out of it. One day. Oh, not a cat getting into trouble. You never hear a cat getting out of trouble. That's so rare. It's always into trouble. Why don't they mix it up every now and then? Keep us on our toes. Send pics of the misdeeds. Bass demands chaos. Oh my gosh. Soup has so many questions. That's suspicious, Flair. That's super suspicious. If they're acting extra cute, something's up. I don't know. If they have the little, nothing to see here. Look on their face. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Something's definitely up here.
Don't be fooled. Uh-oh. I think I'm being fooled.
Don't be fooled by their cuteness. Misty hasn't been getting into super duper trouble, but she is figuring out that she can't have human treats anymore, like pieces of chicken and bites from our plate. It's just not good for her belly anymore. And she was so mad about it the other day. My dad will usually slip her a little piece of chicken that he's cooking. Like, he'll be the one to like tear off a little piece and leave it on the floor for her. He says he doesn't love animals. He's such a liar. But she didn't get any the other day because she's just not allowed it anymore. She's an old girl, and she was not happy about that at all.
Denying the creature comforts.
I'm denying the creature comfort because her kidney can't process it.
She says, screw her kidney. Comfort. Nom nom. Nom nom.
I would love to give her some, but we were literally told by the vet,
game?
no, that's a bad. We were actually told that because we were giving Misty some of that little broth stuff. There's a brand that makes like chicken broth for cats. And we were like, well, that would be easy for her to eat. It'll give her an extra boost of protein.
Too salty?
No chewing required because it's all broth. Well, when we took her to the vet about a couple weekends ago, we had told them about that because we were like, yeah, we wanted to give her an extra boost of protein. And, you know, with what they discovered, they were like, no, don't do that. That's putting strain on the kidneys because it has extra protein in that. We want less protein so her kidneys don't have to work as hard. And we were like, oh, okay. Didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us. And she's got a whole new diet now.
Oh, that's good.
She's got a whole new diet. Oh, something in the couch? Let me see. Why do I feel like I've seen an ad for this game? It looks familiar. It looks very familiar. Ah, because you posted it before. Okay. My memory knows, but does Mars know?
Exactly.
And the answer is no.
The answer is probably not.
Yeah. His energy is just radiating through the camera flare. Look at how big those eyes are. Oh my god. That's the face of a kitty who's just like, I've done nothing wrong.
Not me. What do you mean?
Not me. Not me.
Meow.
I'm just a cute little cat.
He attacked the camera?
The camera.
Yeah, no, it wasn't him.
The camera attacked first.
The camera deserved it.
It was self-defense.
Vibrating? Yeah.
Sir, the cat really went, Sir Camera deserves to die.
Ha ha ha.
The cat vibrating bass. Seeing Enthuse's venture reminds me I have to make Milano in Tomodachi Life. That was really fun making Hotsun the other night. I had more fun with that than I thought I would.
My goodness. I'm such a different person. I have zero desire for the character creation thing. I wonder if that comes with being an artist, in the sense of where it's just like, I can make whatever I want.
Well, there were definitely no perfect assets. Like, there was nothing that was gonna be one-to-one.
Well, Allie was doing crazy shit, I will say.
Allie was doing some insane shit over there. Like, oh my god, Allie, teach me your ways. I can't give Hotsun his signature ahoge, and it makes me so sad.
His hair stripies.
Yeah, all I could do was give him highlights and try to match the colors as best as possible. There were two things we could have had. There was a bangs option that had an off-to-the-side little braid that matched, like, how his is pulled in front. But you would have lost the fluffy bangs on top. But you could have the, not a side undercut, but an actual undercut. And then we had the second option, which ended up being the final choice, which was the braid in the back as part of the main hairstyle, and then the fluffy bangs instead of the side bang in the braid. So I was like, yeah, that seems like the better compromise. That seems more the way to go. I still have no idea how we ended up on Confident Achiever. That is not Hotsun. That's who he thinks he is. But he is so not confident.
So that's how he was. It's the facade.
Yeah. But now I need to break him in game, so he's lore accurate.
Woof.
I don't know how to do that. Hotsun lying to himself in the game. Yeah, he literally turned to me and said, "I'm confident." I'm like, bitch, no, you're not. Think again.
Try again.
I'm very curious to see what Milano's personality would be. Like, if he's anything but confident, I'll be like, okay, this game is screwing with me. I did not do this. I take no blame. I put in all the inputs I thought would get me the thing.
And yet.
And yet. My only goal is to have them date each other. That's all I want.
Okay.
Havrit in the corner. Yeah, he needs a timeout.
Why are we putting Everett in the corner?
Oh, in Tomodachi Life, we're putting him in the corner.
Oh.
Y'all probably create him. Maybe. I didn't forget about him. I'm prioritizing the other guys. Everett has gotten so much love for me in coloring the last few tally marks. He doesn't need any more. I miss Hotsun and Milano.
We miss Hotsun and Milano. Give us the boys back.
I miss them. I need them back, and this is a way for me to have them back.
Need them back. Back again. Gotta be back. Tell your friends.
Moo does deserve all the joy. So does Vess. They both deserve love.
Beauteous. Nope. I guess it would be black. don't really have... I mean, you could do this one. Yeah, we'll do that.
Ooh.
That's better.
Fancy.
And then your color is like a red here. So you can do that. And then you have like a yellow, so we'll make it white. Parfait.
Ooh, nice bass. Enjoy
And
that
that's supposed to be
height.
black, so you'll have your dark brown. All right. This is the level that is finished. Enough for tomorrow. But it is certainly not done at all.
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna save it, and I need to get the other bit. What color's the background? I don't know. Where are we? We're in kind of the hotel.
I'm trying to tell whose hands are on my shoulder.
You're Maya, so guess.
Ah, okay, I got there.
Multiplying. Yes, there's much left to do, but unfortunately, everything coalesced in a way where I did not get to do what I wanted.
And that's okay. Life happens. You can't make them suffer in Tomodachi life, Allie. Can you? It's happy fun times over there, right?
I mean, I guess technically it doesn't have to be.
Guess not, but usually it.
All right, that's good enough for now. You pick them up and you shake them. No. Let's see if I can answer the soup.
But what happens if you stir the blorbos? We know what happens when you shake them. What happens when you stir them?
Okay. Anything, please.
If it was anyone but Nintendo, we might have gotten murder in the game.
Is it in here? Okay, does this help me? Yeah, this changed a little bit. Wow, okay. I don't remember this at all, but it changed. I know it changed.
What changed?
Apparently we had names for all the medals and denoting rank, but it definitely changed.
Well, I was gonna write back, the medals imply a level of achievement.
Well,
we
they're
talked about the
they're
different
rank.
ranks,
We
so
have
I
a
think they
rank. I'm just trying to
changed.
remember the exact order of the ranks and who's who. No. I'll find it. It's just a problem of where. Commander, Lieutenant. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it.
I didn't know that, Bass. That sounds kind of cool. Is it still a farming sim, but horror? Because I'm here for that. Correction, I'm here to watch somebody else play that, not play it myself. I need my comfort Markiplier in the corner to help me get through a horror game. Thank you very much. Ooh, that does sound good, Canadian Lucifer. Now you guys are making me want snacks. How dare! Ooh, okay, let's see. In the couch.
I spelled this wrong.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna watch real quick. Let's fast forward just a tiny bit. Ooh, I love the pixel art. That's really pretty. Oh, the sprite designs are nice. Oh. Oh, this looks fun. I really, really like the art style of this. Might have to put this in my wish list. Oh! God, that's horrifying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it instead.
What?
Never mind!
What?
That's terrifying!
What has happened?
I was watching the trailer for the game that Bass was talking about, and there's a point in it where there is a big black shadow arm that reaches out, grabs someone, and drags them away. And then there's also a big back creature that lunges at you.
Oh.
Which is very scary. I don't think I will last. I am a coward. The art style is really nice, though. I will tentatively put it in my wish list. But I will probably watch a playthrough first. The killer's also randomized? Oh, snap. So it really isn't anyone could have done it. What was that other horror game? Because now you got me thinking about horror games. And wasn't one I played. Or maybe I did play it with a friend. I know I definitely watched a playthrough of it. And I want to say it was called Carry On. The whole premise was like you are the monster in the horror game. So you play as this blob that goes through this spaceship attacking the crew members and sneaking through the vents and stuff like that. It was really interesting. It is that? Okay, I'm thinking about the right one. The reason I brought it up was when that came out, I wrote basically a movie script for it because I was like, I could so easily see this being like an indie horror movie. So friggin' easily. I don't think I ever played that one though. The couple of horror games I have played are Bendy and the Ink Machine, and even then that was only chapter 1. And Indigo Park. And my dad has sworn to never play a horror game with me again because I screamed his ear off playing that one. True, Bass, true. Hello, Galaxia. Glad you could make it. Hope you're having a good one. We just wrapped up doing this Ace Attorney thumbnail.
I'm answering a thing before I can fully finish how the thumbnail's gonna look for tomorrow, but...
I know, that's why I'm gabbing.
Yes, I know.
Indigo Park is really good, Bass. The setting is interesting. The setup is really good. I'm seeing the updates for trailer 2 now, because I did beat chapter 1, and it ends in a very interesting spot, and oh my gosh, the updates in between chapter 1 and chapter 2 are wild, especially the graphical updates. Good night, Mason. I'm very excited for chapter 2. Also, give me more Rambly. I really like Rambly. Rambly is kind of the only reason I made it through. I'm sorry, I need a little companion by my side making me laugh as I play a horror game. Rambly was perfect to have. Like, ooh, yes, this was made for me. Now I have someone to help me through the game. My security Rambly. Yeah, pretty much, Bass. I can't do a horror game otherwise. I need a companion. It's either my security Markiplier or my security Rambly. And the last one is a very specific instance because I can't have a Rambly in every horror game I play. That would be. Imagine if he showed up on the FNAF monitors. Hey, this ain't the park. Terrible Rambly impression for the win. I need chapter 2. I need more answers. I have been keeping up with Poppy Playtime, but that's mostly through watching other people play. Like Sayu's been doing his playthrough of it every time a new chapter comes out. Chapter 5 was certainly... Yikes. Mostly because of how bad the running away segments were, but, I think I heard they fixed that. Oh, the rant was incredible. The rant was incredible. Hopefully they're able to pull off chapter 6. They've been going strong for a while. I hope they don't fumble the ball at the last minute. It's always the saddest thing when that happens.
Okay, I think that works.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember this terminology.
It was just me. I always fuck up lieutenant and commander. That's literally it. It's like, which one is which? That's all that I always have to think about.
Yeah, lieutenant is below commander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab the other thing that I need in the thumbnails.
Okay. We got that figured out. I've not heard that, Bass. Or if I did, I either didn't recognize it as such, or I don't remember hearing it. Probably the latter. Night, Allie. Have a good one.
What am I doing? I've lost my brain.
No, find it again.
Uh-oh, don't do this to me.
We were talking about Paper Demon earlier. Let me go see what the dailies are. Get your dailies if you haven't already. Ooh, it's pure water. Yum. What events? Ooh. Rock the dock. Draw your character holding up their catch for the camera. Ricoriti and fishing. How would that go? I think this one might have to be a T-Pal adventure.
Woo.
I think Ricoriti's going to have to recruit someone to teach her how to fish.
Am I being dumb?
Because she definitely doesn't know how to do it from the get-go. And I feel like her trying to read on it is only going to get her so far. She needs a master angler to help her. Maybe I'll put out a wanted ad in the Paper Demon server. I mean, I would say it's open to interpretation. The prompt is specifically draw your character holding up their catch for the camera. It doesn't say it has to be a fish. Could be a crab, an eel, an octopus, whatever decides to grab on to your hook. A boot. Yeah, the prompt doesn't say anything about fish. It just says hold up your catch for the camera.
So is it gonna be Moo again?
I was literally just thinking that. Because Moo fished up... Wait, no, Moo was fished up by Vess.
Fished up Moo. Okay, why are none of these correct? I do not understand where they've gone. I've lost something.
Ooh, so maybe Vess can help out Ricoriti. Teach her how to fish. It definitely gets repetitive after a while, Bass. There's only so many times I can read those puns over and over. Especially when you're trying to get a rare one to complete the
yeah.
What's it called? Museum. That's the word I want. Museum. Oh gosh.
Mars,
Midnight
we have a
brain.
question.
Go away. Oh, we do? I've been summoned. Ah.
I think that's fairly accurate, in my opinion.
I would say so. It definitely wouldn't be a position open to the public. It would absolutely be kept within the military.
No, and it's definitely not inherited. It's just definitely
No, it's not hierarchical.
But it is very prone to nepotism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can answer.
Okay.
Do it.
Well, I figured you did the other one, so I'll field this one.
Sounds good. Oops.
And I imagine they'd, like, different captains would be up. Like, they wouldn't consider someone like a private or an ensign. Like,
No, they
only
specifically
higher rank.
said captain. Yeah, it would be a captain.
Yeah.
It would have to be a captain.
Yep.
I would say, interesting. Hear me out. The commander's vote. The captains don't vote because they would just vote for themselves. Right. It's the commanders who vote.
But just commanders, no lieutenants, ensigns, officers, or privates
I
get
could
to
say
vote?
all officers, no privates. They're not worthy.
They haven't earned the right yet.
Yeah. But it's definitely, like, the public has no say, 100%. It is very, they do it on their own. Okay, I need the, Ace attorney. Still missing a horn?
Uh-oh.
No? I don't think so. I am missing blue glasses, that I am aware. I just... There's a lot I have to do, unfortunately. This is not finished. This is good enough for right now because the video comes out tomorrow and I will not have time to finish this before the video comes out. So I needed something good enough for the video. But it will indeed be, what's the word? I'm blanking on the word. Oh, I don't know. There's still, his other horn is here. It's just, you know, it curves behind his head, so it's hard to see. I don't know if I would say that it's better than our government right now. It's
Not really.
In a way, it's better in the sense of that maybe technically they're more competent, but that means they're more competent in being evil, which is a bad thing.
Yeah.
So they're
competent in being corrupt.
Yeah.
So like,
which is worse than being incompetent and corrupt. I would much rather one over the other. I'd rather neither at all. I know, Vass. I know. Unfortunately, Barnett is very good at being evil. Okay, I wasn't stupid there. But you don't have a number, so that's all that matters. Whip. Yeah, we're gonna save that for now. Yeah. Unfortunately, there is certainly a lot more I would like to do with this thumbnail. And I will do it with this thumbnail. It is just definitely something I cannot do right now. I need it to match the other ones. And there's plans. There's going to be chains
so little time.
and a psyche lock and all of this stuff. And obviously it's going to be shaded, but that's for another time. Oh, I'm ready for Perry. Perry's going to be nuts. I'm very ready for Perry. But
I'm gonna have to do a crash course on Jabber to make sure I write Perry well.
Jabber'd be great.
Crash course on Jabber.
Investigative stuff.
Hisoka's another crazy inspiration. Trying to think of another crazy.
The level, like sadistic is the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's definitely the studio investigative expressions of some of the creepy characters.
Oh,
like
definitely.
Yeah. Super evil bastard.
We love our evil bastards.
But
in fiction.
Thank you all for coming. Loved having you here. Thanks for bearing with me while I didn't work on the animatic again because, oh boy, my backlog died, and it died purposefully, I guess, for lack of a better term. It was always going to die.
It happens, but it's okay.
Indeed, now it's okay. But we have a lovely...
Thank you guys for joining us. Great to see you.
Yes, have a lovely Friday.
Enjoy your Friday.
Enjoy the redirect tomorrow.
Hooray.
It's an hour and a half.
Join us that night
and then,
for Ace Attorney.
Join us for Ace Attorney.
We're continuing with Turnabout Serenade? It's Serenade, right?
Serenade.
Yes. Let's see if they kiss in this chapter. I'm ready.
Indeed. All right. And we'll see y'all then. Good night.
Good night, everybody.